No, we traveled. We fought some undead and some trees, and then we were kind of considering on
Saw
which way
like
we
the
were
big
going to go because we saw
horde.
that,
Yeah.
the Death Knight and his horde in the valley.
Oh yeah, because we broke the tree line and we seen just how many guys there are if we took the straightforward route. So we decided we're gonna break for the mountain pass. To Helm's Deep.
Yeah.
I think we were just kind of determining what sort of path we actually wanted to go. Whether it was something like this.
Oh yeah, through the marshes.
Yeah, we wanted to kind of just go straight there.
Did we fight the worms last time?
No, that was the one
So
before.
last time there was a trap set for you with someone who looked like a half-elf meditating.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and it was like a hologram.
Illusion. Yeah.
You wouldn't listen.
Hologram bushes as well.
That's right. You wouldn't listen.
Bushes.
And inside of the hologram bushes, there were the wormy guys. So you did fight wormy guys yesterday.
Yeah, okay. And then they jumped me, and then I foiled them with my moves. Okay, yeah.
Cecilia remembers being great.
Yeah. I was like right up in the front, or was staring, and then I did some wicked moves, and we won the day. But the worm thing.
Noises were made, and
Yeah.
it helped.
Mhm.
It always does.
That's true. The moonbeam. Very helpful.
No, not the moonbeam, just goat noises.
Oh, yeah. I missed that
Yeah.
part, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, but we're moving forward, having a grand old time. Hopefully not gonna aggro that Death Knight. Although, I don't know. It might be fun to fight him. Gotta show him where his betters, but we can't do an open combat. That'd be silly.
No, well, to fight all of them at once would be wild.
The most brilliant idea ever.
Yeah.
I was just thinking the same thing.
And sliced bread, but that hasn't been invented yet. Or has it? Who knows?
We'll invent it, then we'll win.
We have bread and we have blades. Actually, I don't have bread.
So we still have 2 more movement / half of a day left.
Oh.
So the question that I have for you guys is, are we going to camp out here in the forest? Or are we going to continue pushing forwards while we still have light left?
Should
Well,
probably
like,
stay in the forest.
I think we should camp in the forest, yeah.
I mean,
It's like,
even if maybe
it's
it's
just-
not deep forest, like if we're here,
out and
at least we
search
still have
that.
some cover.
Yeah, how is this forest for, like, would we be visible through in that forest?
No, you're in a super thick forest right now. At the forest in front of you, you might be.
Like from
that
this
forest in front of
distance?
you? No. But
Okay.
if they were to, say, march through you,
Things, yeah.
they would find you. In
Oh.
the forest you're currently in, that wouldn't be the case. If they march through you, they would unlikely be bump into you. Because there's
Okay.
not
We should
very many
just go
paths.
over
and it's
one
very
here
dense.
then. Yeah.
So we can go here and we wouldn't be seen from across the pass.
And then small things that I made a mistake about last time, Troy, is I told you that it was a steel trap, and that is not true. I looked up the stats for a steel trap. But it was a bone trap, but not... It looked like the jaw of a lizard folk, but it was not made of lizard folk teeth.
Okay. I don't really know what to make of that. Kind of.
So that was my mistake. I mixed myself up.
Okay.
well, you throw us right off, David.
I'm sorry. This is critically important.
We were well on the trail before, and now I have no idea.
Now we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I screwed you guys all over. Mixing
good.
myself up.
Oh, time to get a new DM.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, God.
I wasn't gonna go that far, but Alfonso said it. It must be true.
And what else happened last time? Something else happened last time. Oh, right. We saw, as we were going through the woods, we didn't see any trails, even though we did look for them. But we did see a continuous amount of things around us that looked like they were trying to draw our attention, including uh, an ogre zombie standing in a clearing around here, I think, and then
Yes.
or here.
The two
Okay.
like ogre zombies that weren't moving at all.
That's right. And then the hunter.
The hunter?
Yeah, we fucked that hunter up.
Yeah, the fake hunter. Show what a real hunter is.
So, what would we like to do with the remainder of our hours?
Just
We
scout
got time.
and
We could press
drop
on.
here.
I don't remember us being weak.
Where are we?
Like, well, my character sheet doesn't have any health loss. I don't remember if we came out of that hurt.
I don't think anybody lost any health really in that last fight. We all got kind of.
No, we did very well.
Oh, all right then.
I lost 10 health.
Yeah, as I say, I think we lost like around 5-10 health each, but
Okay.
we came out of it very healthy.
My
Sick.
sheet says 10.
Oh, we can. There's still time to press on. Then we'll stick to the trees and make for the marshes, the swamps.
Do we want to go that close to Bremen? I thought we were trying to avoid going that close.
I heard really cool kids go to Bremen.
And dead
That's
kids go to
not what I
Bremen.
heard at all.
Oh.
I've never been to this Bremen.
I think not.
It's unnatural.
Well, once upon a time, I heard a tale that said we don't go there. But I think we're better now.
I don't know about that. I know Ren has been pretty anti-Bremen for quite a while.
Very anti-Bremen. We ain't going to Bremen. I'm not going to Bremen.
It sounds like a done deal. We're not going to Bremen.
Are you people of the wilds like myself then? You don't like these thatched houses and stone walls?
Just
On the
Bremen.
contrary, I love them. They're indeed inviting to me.
It's like,
But,
cock my head, I don't understand. It's like, then why not this one?
You'll have
Run
to
over.
clarify that with Ren.
Yeah.
Small one.
We don't go to Bremen because the undead. Too many of them. They
Oh.
overtook me. They're all undead now. Doubt there's any people left.
And you fear the undead. You fear the
I
rotting
fear
ones.
that big of an amount of them. A whole town of undead.
More
Not
than
for
we
me.
Fought?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Way more.
See if
The whole
Orga's
town's
eyes
worth.
just light up. It's like,
You can go to Bremen if you like, but I will stay safely outside.
Well, regardless, I think it's best not to draw too much attention to ourselves. So, the further away from Bremen, the better. The less likely we are to run into problems.
Yes, as the wizard says.
Perhaps, yes. Prioritize the stronger prey. I have no love for stone walls. Should we
So would
stick
we like
to...
to
Should
camp
we
here, or stay in our thick forest?
should we go thick forest and out and
I
spend 2
think we
tiles
should-
by Bremen, or should we go out and 1 tile by, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we should.
I think we should stay in this thick forest, yeah.
But then we're closer to Bremen for longer.
Kind of fair. Oh, I'd rather be in the thick forest though, because
At least then we
being
can get a look
visible
at
by
Bremen.
an army.
Yeah. The danger we know versus the danger we don't. If we go thick forest first, we can scout Bremen for relative safety at least.
Yeah.
Shall we?
All right, I guess I'm getting outvoted.
Oh, you wanted to go out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really feel strongly either way.
Ren votes not. I'd rather be in the. I'm too small to be out in the open.
I don't see how you could possibly care about that when you make stupid noises to lure the undead to you constantly,
I can
Mr.
be
Goat Leader.
hidden when I want to be hidden.
This small one, he acts as prey. He is both timid and loud.
He doesn't act like it. He is.
Just drawing them in, okay?
Full of surprises, though.
You don't like my strategy? Because it seems to work so far.
You know how it would work better? If we were actually in on the plan.
You'll never tell me the plan. God,
Oh, man.
have something against gnomes.
I do. Small and smelly.
Well, and
Apparently
smelly.
relatively stupid.
I'm not a hunter, you know. It's not my strong suit. I am one of the land.
Wouldn't that make you a hunter by default?
No, I eat berries.
More like a farmer.
Exactly.
Sounding more like prey with every utterance.
So
Yeah.
as the day dwindles while we argue amongst each other,
Sun just goes down. We
the sun is getting late in the sky, uh, and we only have enough time to move one more tile before the sun sets. What would you like to do?
You said by talking we wasted a time?
Oh, by arguing heavily for the last hour and a half. Yeah.
That was 5 minutes.
I don't know. It seemed pretty heated to me.
All right. Well,
My guys just
All right,
won't
ladies.
talk anymore.
We're gonna.
Go ahead.
Are we,
No. Keep talking. I'm sorry, guys.
Guess we gotta get on the move. Everyone,
Oh,
shut your mouth. Let's go.
No, you could. No, I'm sorry. I like this chat. You could still move twice. I just thought it was funny.
I was like, yeah, it wasn't like, how far is it gonna take this? Like, what the hell?
I thought you guys would have thought it was funny.
Oh man.
ruined.
Like, oh, my guy, has been kind of daydreaming a bit as we talk. So maybe time did lapse for him. Not gonna
Wow,
argue.
that was abrupt. I'd rather move under the cover of night, anyways.
everybody
No,
knows
you're
I'm
stealth.
the weakest at night.
So wait, why do we want to go to Bremen again? My guy suddenly.
We don't want to go to Bremen. We just want to stay in the thick forest.
Oh, well, then.
Well, Ren does at least.
Okay, yeah, we probably should stay here and rest. Yeah.
You want to rest here?
I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Stay the night here, camp? Is that what I'm saying?
And on a full day, how much movement do we get? I forget. Is it like 5 or some shit?
I think it's 5, and if we sprint, 7. But let me double check.
Because like maybe sleeping outside Bremen's bad.
Exactly. That's kind of.
Maybe we should
My
But we'll
rest.
be in thick forest.
Maybe we should rest on this square. And then like
Okay,
go all
yeah.
the way out next time.
I have
Yeah, that's
nothing
kind of
against
what I was
that.
getting at.
Okay.
Oh, I
let's do
thought
that.
you were saying.
We could
Why
We
this
can go
way?
up here. You can use one of our moves to just move there, and use one of our moves to scout out to see if there's nothing there. Rest here, and then the next day we can move up to here while scouting, or
Yeah,
up to here wherever.
because that's as close as we can
Oh,
get
okay,
to
'cause
Bremen.
this is still forest. Gotcha.
Yeah. Without
Like,
Yeah,
why
it's
are
just
we
not
leaving the
the Bremen
forest? Okay. All right.
Okay.
Sounds good. Yeah.
So
Do it.
we move out to the thinner forest, and as we do so, we can see a much better view of what is in front of us.
Ooh.
So what looked from more of a distance to be a swamp appears to have previously been farmland. You still see dotted around it the odd hamlet.
Over here?
Oh,
Yes. Let me just
interesting.
copy this little house picture.
Are we on like a hilltop? Is that what you're saying?
We're at the edge of the
No, you're
forest.
no longer in the forest. You see the odd hamlet. Here's a hamlet here.
How far can we see? Like, how far is this distance?
That distance is a
Well, like,
a
how far
day-
is one hex?
a little
Sorry.
bit less than a day's walk. So 2-3 miles.
little
That's
bit
not
less than a day's walk. I think you can
Right.
cover about about 8 to 10 kilometers in a day of just
Okay.
walking.
About 3 miles.
Yeah, so that's about
Yeah, I guess.
that's about 7 kilometers away.
Okay.
So you can see like the edges of houses sticking out from the swamp,
Okay.
along with the odd what looks to have previously been field that's now been completely flooded. Um, Ren knows from his time here that there used to be intricate drainage systems which needed constant maintenance to take the glacial water from the mountains over here and safely bring it into the lake while having just enough to irrigate the crops. It seems that that has fallen into disrepair, leading to a flooded area and a very quick march.
Look how feeble their creations are. Nature reclaims it already.
Not the greatest for short people legs.
Should we repair the
Whoa.
irrigation system?
It's like what
Indeed,
were
we'd be
most
heroes of Bremen.
what were
Yeah.
most of those words you just used? Repair? System?
Uh,
Irrigation?
We also see as we look in this
Yes,
direction that
we shall
none of the
teach you.
undead appear to be moving. Um,
Oh, what direction?
to the we see that they're not moving.
Wait, oh, they're not moving.
No.
Like not moving at all, or just still, like sort of
No, like not
just
marching.
chilling. Okay.
But they're
Yeah.
all mulling around. They're not
Purely
standing still like
defensive.
fucking statues.
No, they're not standing still like statues. They're all mulling around, doing what appears to be like normal army type things. Like some appear to be stringing bows. Some are finding what you can only assume are supplies, although you can't imagine what type of supplies an undead army would need.
Yeah.
They're just chilling. They are not hunters. They are prey as well. Ripe for the picking.
It would seem that when enough prey comes together, they could be the hunters. Should avoid them.
For now.
So, are we done for the day then? This is where we
Yeah.
can move.
Yeah, I guess that was our movement, our scouting. Yeah, I guess we can set up shop here. Rest up.
So
Give a full
as
day
the
to
sun begins to
Aspen.
set, you see, and I make the assumption that someone is always watching this giant army that is right in front of you.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine a world where that's not the case.
Oh, yeah.
You see the army begin to
Begin to move.
stir and not quite move yet, but looks like they're getting ready to move. They're packing up any of the things they happen to have, and they're getting into a quick formation.
The prey's on the move. Perhaps they only march at night.
Indeed. That would be the smarter route with such an army.
Indeed. Mayhap we should march at night as well.
I mean, not well equipped to march at night, but
If we choose to march the full night long, we can do an additional 5 moves. At the cost of, in the morning, we will have 1 level of exhaustion.
I said that,
What
but
do-
I
what
don't
does
think I
that mean
actually
there?
have dark vision. Which
No.
is weird.
lizard man can't see in the dark.
Yeah, is that... Are lizards supposed to be able to see in the dark? I don't know.
I don't know.
Uh,
Let me look at the compendium. I haven't
Well, I
actually
know the
looked at it.
lizard man can't, but like a real lizard.
oh, well,
think
what
so.
kind of lizard? Lizards are mostly daytime creatures.
Oh,
Yeah, it
okay.
really depends on the lizard.
Then I
Like
would not
lizards.
offer a nighttime march.
Like geckos and things are like lizard, like can be nocturnal, but most lizards, monitors, and like things are actually daytime.
Okay. That's cool. Alright, yeah, I would be like, okay, well, I'll just keep a watch on them. But,
You like to bask in the sun.
that's true. That is true.
And
Alright.
yeah.
We can see. We can see which direction they move, how far they move. We'll keep a watch on them. If they get close,
Who would
we'll
like to
rouse.
take
But like,
Who would like to take?
I'll take the first watch, I guess, because it's still light, and I
Okay.
can't see in the dark.
Uh, and then everyone else, no one is a meditator. Everyone is a sleeper. Is that correct?
I don't
Yeah.
think we have any else.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
we had Sean. He's an elf, but I haven't heard him speak yet.
Oh, he is an elf.
He's the elfiest elf.
Yeah, there he
That's
is.
So, as the four of you fall asleep, you all find that sleep comes to you surprisingly quickly for being so unnerved. And as sleep comes to
Wait,
you, all seem to be brought into the same dream.
We
I've
fuck.
been seeing this bitch every night. Come on.
that's just the
This is
That's
sleepers.
normal for.
For Clayton, this is no surprise at all. For everyone else, you find that if you try to speak, your voice seems to penetrate nowhere, barely through your own skull, as if you were screaming underwater.
Well, shit.
And the dragon turns facing Alfonso and says, "So you found him."
Ooh.
I lean over to Ottoman. I'm like, he's probably talking about me.
You guys wouldn't understand. I don't think
Oh,
any of you
okay.
speak Draconic.
I still think it.
Okay.
They're talking about me. All right, I say
You
they're talking
found the
about us,
lich.
probably.
So, you anointed yourself in the paradox of myself to help me destroy him then.
Well, that's not really what the plan was, but the plan is to destroy the Lich.
Wonderful. Then you must be aware of what he brewed. We can't let this happen to the to this brood as well, can't we?
Nope, sure can't.
Wonderful. So she peers right into your soul and said, seems like she's eyeing you up and down, and says, "Have you your spell book?"
Always.
So your hand reaches out towards your spell book,
Mm-hmm.
and she begins speaking in the language of magic, the language of ritual magic that you are very, very familiar with. As she speaks, your finger mindlessly inscribes the words into the book, charring into the page. It's a spell that looks very similar to a spell that you're well aware of. It's clearly a summoning of some sort, very similar to basic spell Find Familiar, but with some strange additions. For one thing, the material component, instead of what is the material component of Find Familiar? Instead of charcoal and incense, it is instead the blood of a disciple. 2 drops.
Damn.
You also note that there seems to be some amount of ritual before what you recognize to Find Familiar that you're not well aware. the ritual takes an hour and a half, which seems extremely long to you. But once you have finished transcribing, she looks at you and she says, "Did you get it all?"
Did you
Yep,
get it
I
all?
think so.
So, as you say, I think so. You watch as coming from within your own mind is the essence of a tiny blue dragon whelp.
Oh shit!
The whelp pulls itself from outside from you, stares you right in the face, and says, "Must I serve my lesser?"
You're lesser. That's right.
Uh,
You're serving me.
Dragon seems like a dick already.
It's a dragon. It's just that's the status quo.
Uh, so, the large dragon turns and says, "Yes, yes, you must, my child, lest your brothers and sisters suffer your fate."
Your fate of serving the master or an inferior?
No comment.
All right.
Sorry, your words seem not to pass at all, and are not at all heeded by the dragon.
Okay, yeah. I was wondering for a second. We are in like a shared dream.
That's
right.
right.
So are we there, or are we just watching Alfonso talk to
You're
her?
there just like silent observers. You can't. You're magically compelled not to be able to talk. Essentially,
Oh,
Yeah, you
does
see
that work on me?
only Alfonso the dragon. It does, yeah.
Okay.
Although your mouth is definitely moving, no sound
This
coming
is
out.
torture. Guys,
Oh,
am I
man.
deaf? What's happening?
oh wait. So I can see him moving his mouth, not able to talk. Then
Yes.
can I ask her to teach me how to do that? I would like to know how to silence him.
When Alfonso
Uh,
looks at me, I start waving. Alfonso, my voice. Like mimic. I'm like doing hand gestures to like my throat. I'm like,
Oh man.
So she looks at you and she says, "Just but a parlor trick." And she offers like on the starry sky behind her, you see the instructions for a spell that you know that you yourself cannot cast. A simple spell.
don't
The
teach him
spell of
silence.
one who is unquestionably your lesser. Those who get their power from singing or praying or wildernessing.
Wildernessing.
So you
No.
Just keep your big mouth shut.
Damn it.
you see the spell for silence flash behind you. You're well aware of the spell, and you are well aware that it is not one that is worthy of you casting. And the dragon very much feels that way, and the image flickers forwards and then immediately disappears. She then says to you, "Is this the reason why you have braved the paradox of my being? Why you have come to stir the flames beneath the glacier?"
Just to silence me. Yeah, that's about right.
That's what I was gonna say. Go
Is
through
this
a
the
lot
power you
feel
wish?
you.
To silence the one whose pride has manifested itself?
Honestly, it would just be a nice coincidence that I could learn to do this along the way.
Yeah, just like a side quest, Just be really cool.
Impossible.
There was a spell for that.
This is a mere unimportant trifle. We can discuss it later once we've claimed our rightful place.
Very
Yeah.
well. I'll hold you to that.
Go, disciple. Destroy this lich. Then we can finally take our rightful place. And my child. She looks at the little whelpling. Serve him, if not well, at least violently. Would you like to say anything else before we...
Are you asking me? Because I got lots to say.
No, you can try, but nothing.
I know. This whole time I've like gone down the line. I'm like, anyone? No.
No, Alfonso would pretty much be totally starstruck because he finally actually gets to communicate with her in a meaningful fashion, and just kind of, yeah, he's a little bit just, he doesn't know how to handle himself. Could barely just get over the fact that, number one, he's talking to her. Two, he's getting to summon a whelp, and just barely managed to get out his little quip about Basilio. Because dragon magic, that was an opportunity.
Just a
all
little
this,
cherry on the
and we
cake.
didn't just ask this dragon to come out and destroy his friggin' lich. God,
Obviously, you can't.
wasted opportunity.
Sending its best man, the whelp.
I mean, if she could, she would.
Just a slacker.
It's stuck in our dreams, man. How's it going to get here and help us?
Fair.
In fact, actually, I'm on your side. Fuck this dragon. It's a monster. It took my voice.
Should just
man.
Ursula.
God, what is this puny dragon gonna do? The whelp. God, not much bigger than I am.
Anyways, I
Or
don't
is
even
he
know if
bigger
we're
than
allowed
I
to
am?
comment yet. We haven't even come to consciousness yet.
No, he's tiny. Let me put this in a perspective for you. Roughly the size of a... Oh God, what's an animal?
What is
dog?
an animal? Is that what you just said?
I'm trying to think of a small animal that's not a rat, but like... Oh, a badger.
raccoon?
Bella. It's like a Bella.
I was
Okay.
trying to think of a chihuahua, but like I feel like chihuahua is not appropriate for...
For D&D.
A rabbit.
This purpose.
You could be a
But I think
ferret.
badger is better. Or a badger or a ferret. I like ferret.
Ferrets are cool.
Oh,
And I
like
could
it's
punch
small.
this thing
Eh?
across
Okay,
the
it's
room.
like
Yeah.
the Mulan dragon. Like,
Yeah.
Like
oh, it's
Eddie
Eddie
Murphy.
Murphy.
Got it. Yeah,
That's what I
done.
was thinking.
Check.
Can you call him Eddie?
Voice locked in.
Is this dragon
Well
named
done.
Eddie? Or at least Murph?
Oh, you lucky cricket. Oh, you sit by me. Yeah. That's the only line I really remember. So
Do I get a stat block for my familiar?
Yes, I totally should have filled this in. And I was halfway through, and then
you can take the Fey dragon pet and mock it up into something.
create an NPC.
There's also like a flying cat pet thing that's pretty cool. You could just mock that one up. It's like immune to magic and immune to poison and stuff.
Oh,
It's
so
like
I can use the pseudo dragon stat block, but with a breath weapon of a what is the other one called?
That's what I meant to
A
say,
silver
pseudo-dragon.
wormling. Yeah. So it has the breath of a silver dragon wormling, and the stat block of a pseudo dragon.
Oh yeah, that's a warlock familiar, right? Pseudo dragon. They're cool. Well, normally they are. In this case, it's a wizard's familiar.
It could be a wizard's familiar too, I think.
Not normally.
No?
Wizards only get like basic animals. Pseudo dragon
Oh,
can
okay.
actually fight.
So how do I do this?
They're
Can I add
awesome.
this to my? Is there a way to add from the compendium to my journal?
I don't know. I
Whoa.
don't use a compendium.
I just
There.
I just copy paste it into the journals, and
Yeah, I
use
thought that's what I had to do. Okay. I'm filling it
Yeah,
out.
I don't know.
Sorry. Sorry, Clayton.
All good. Don't worry about it.
That's sick. So I've still been just scouting this whole time. I wasn't in that dream, right?
No, you were not in that. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, just making sure. I thought not, which is why I was silent.
Oh,
So as your watch begins to end, you see the army start moving.
Which way?
Towards
Oh.
us. Okay.
Mhm.
We'll send the whelp at him.
It's probably
The
going to
whelp is
be, like,
summoned.
at the pace they're going, it's probably going to be hours before they get here, right?
Mhm.
Like, that was,
Maybe
like, how
even
long
days.
was my watch? Like, 4 hours or 2 hours or something like that?
I had thought 2 hours, but
Okay.
if you would prefer for it to have been 4 second
Oh,
time.
whatever the even split is, I'm kind of losing track of math now. Yeah, 2 hours.
also,
Okay.
are we long resting?
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah, so we're going to get all our stuff back. All right.
Might just be a short rest after that bad dream.
I want to
Yeah,
rouse...
yeah, that was pretty horrific.
I want to rouse Alfonso. Because he seems like the most logical person, and he probably won't run out to fight them.
So, did we awaken and this dragon is just there? How did this happen?
So as you go to shake Alfonso to wake him, he does not rouse.
Must be dead.
Damn.
Alright,
Tell him
next.
I'm okay.
I will rouse Ottoman.
He also does not rouse.
Okay.
Oh fuck, am I dead?
That's weird.
We're working our way there, Sean. Jesus.
I just like spin my spear around and like poke him in the leg with the sharp end. Slightly.
He moves reflexively, but still remains fast asleep.
Not dead. My hunger shall continue unabated. Okay.
You're good for Ottoman.
Waste not. Waste not. I
apparently
guess
I
I'll,
can't eat him
Just
yet. Check back later.
yeah. we'll leave him out in the sun a bit longer.
Yeah.
I guess I'll rouse one of the not one of the ones in tin cans, but maybe the old lady.
What about the old lady?
So I gotta rouse somebody for the watch.
Oh,
She wakes up and offers to take this next watch, seeing as you seem completely incapable of watching yourselves.
Well, they're out, so
Did you see me? I'm having a really
Sorry.
fitful sleep. My guy's kicking
Just
and like
for you.
twisting.
She, seeing as they seem incapable.
yeah. Well, you know, we're on this group together. They gotta pull their weight. You know, they've been sleeping easy this whole trip.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to mention
so-
that like these ones won't wake. I don't know why.
Okay.
Perhaps you are
So
undead are coming. The rotting ones are headed towards us. Thought perhaps somebody should know.
Not my concern.
Yeah.
as you go to sleep, you see that they're continuing to slowly march forwards. But Naomi has agreed to take the remainder of the next shift of the watch.
All right. As I sleep, I'm gonna sleep pretty lightly. Like I want to like keep like waking up periodically, and if the group is just in their path and nobody's waking up, then I don't want to die among them.
Yep. So midway through Naomi's watch, as you attempt to
Try and rouse us again, damn it. Fuck.
I tried.
As you attempt to thrash violently, you are pulled out of the blue tree. A shadowy hand sets itself on. Sorry, just only
Cilio.
Basilia. A shadowy
What?
hand
Okay.
sets itself on your shoulder. Your shadow's hand.
Okay.
Its hand.
That's a good looking hand.
And it gently pulls you out of the dream.
Out of it?
Yeah. Bringing
Okay.
you right back, or waking you up, and you can see that the undead army is very slowly coming towards you.
Oh. Well, that wasn't the situation before. I look about. Everyone else is still sleeping?
Everyone else is still sleeping. The shadow taps you on the foot as it's attempting to get your attention.
Okay. I acknowledge it. Shadow, I nod.
It points at its mouth over and over again, as if it's trying to get something out of there.
Yes, that was a bad dream. I couldn't speak. I am happy I can now. That's my response to it. Does it do more?
It continues trying to get your attention, and is almost aggressively poking and prodding at you. It starts trying to strum your viola.
My
What
vole?
was your instrument?
Yeah, my violin. A vole,
Your violin.
I believe. Yeah. And okay.
Watch the shadowy hands go through it, and it's just pointing and pointing and pointing. It puts its head into its hand. Would you like to do anything?
Yes. Well, but of course, I don't mean to insult you. I stand up and I bow to my shadow, and then I spin upon the camp, brandishing my vole, and I play a lively tune.
I jump awake immediately. What? I hiss, and I throw a spear at the viol.
Okay, sleight of hand. That nonsense.
Troy, roll an attack for throwing the spear.
Oh, this can only end well.
Attack my vole.
What's your AC, Nick?
It is 16, but
Okay.
I got a perfect sleight of hand.
Yeah, so he misses.
You can't touch my vole.
But at least he
Just
stopped.
matrix it.
Did he at least stop playing?
Catch the spear, spin around, throw it back, like all in one movement.
Normally it takes a monk feature to do that. What the hell?
Yeah.
You just
So,
attacked my instrument.
The spear
Timor, bless
lands
me.
harmlessly beside the instrument, with a soft thud as its sharp end pierces the dirt.
All right, I strike a harsh note, like a. Excuse me, my friend. That almost hit me.
I just hiss and I like gesture.
You better have a
out,
good reason for that.
like in like a very like angry whisper. I'm like, you would bring the horde of the rotting ones upon us.
It would seem they're coming before my music ever was played, my friend.
I
bow to you and I stow my vole, and then I look thoughtfully at the spear.
Wait, is
and
Adam in a
I
way?
grab it and throw it back. Oh yeah.
Okay. I guess I catch it. Is the undead doing anything?
Oh wait.
They're still slowly marching forwards.
Who's all awake right now? Just those two?
Only those.
All right,
I thought the music would help.
I'm gonna like pick up my spear and just like leave the camp. It's like these.
No,
these
my
people
friend.
are doomed.
Dude, come back.
If you wish to be bait, then I will make sure to take advantage.
And perhaps that day will come, but it is not this day, my friend. I believe there's some sort of magic afoot. I apologize, but I thought the music would help. I come and I put my arm like around your shoulder as you're like still marching out of like the camp. I imagine.
I like reflexively like tense up and like get low. Just, like look at you and like, what are you touching me?
Yeah, I'm completely casual. Like we're best friends. We do this all the time. No, my friend. I believe there's some sort of spell beguiling our friends there. I don't know if you tried to rouse them, but a horrid dream has overtaken us. Hey, I apologize for the musical outburst, but I'm like trying to like turn you as we walk back to the camp now.
I like look out back at the undead and just like look really hard. And like try to see if like anything's happening with them. Anything different. Can I roll a perception or something or
Like
Yep.
they're still marching towards us, right?
Yep.
Oh!
Gonna die in my damn sleep because of a dragon.
So you you see all of their numbers, and you see that they're very slowly marching towards. You notice that the last little stretch has been slower going than it was the first time you went to sleep. Possibly because more of them had to cross through the edges of marshland, and possibly just not fatigue, but
It's
No.
just harder going. Like it's just
definitely not
slower
fatigue.
walking.
It's just harder going. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So like they're trudging through mud and shit like that, so they're going slow.
So I'm
That's right.
confident that like they didn't react to the
Yes.
noise.
That's right. Very confident. They seem to, as you got such a great perception roll, you can hear a low rumble that sounds like the sound of hundreds of feet striking the dirt in close to unison. Enough that would almost certainly overwhelm any discordant melodies played from the viola.
Okay. And you said I got an accurate number from that too? Or no?
You have a
Or like-
good idea of how many there are. You can see around 400 of them,
Okay.
of which 100 or so are in the front as infantry.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Okay. All right. So like while while Vasilia was like trying to like put his arms around me, I kind of just like hold out a claw and just like peer out into the darkness
The distance.
to try to like get like a feeling of what's going on. And after like
Middle of the
probably-
night, the one
yeah,
the
I
one
guess
guy
I,
with dark vision just
Oh, you should have had disadvantage. That should
Somehow-
be-
yeah,
that much
I guess
information. You can't see in the
so.
dark.
Yeah, I'll just assume I use other senses for that one. But yeah, I just realized that would have been pretty bad on dark vision.
Do they have torches?
But
No.
yeah, they're
No, I
not with the
didn't think
undead. Well, there's my second
But
perception
with the
roll.
even with like a moonlight in a field, you can still see it pretty good
Wow.
if they're like
Yeah, the moon is
Shadows
perfect, and
and figures
this is
and
like
stuff.
you
Wild.
could not have a better.
What
I'm
the
like
fuck is that,
I
Joy?
got
Yeah.
so much like adrenaline from what just happened. I just like fucking shoot awake all primal instincts, just like take over. I like peer into the night for like a solid minute before I respond, and I turn and be like, "You're lucky."
there's 400 of them.
luck is always my ally, my friend. I just smile huge.
Just like, so, holy shit! I can't believe that just happened.
But back to the task at hand. If you like, I guess I couldn't see that they were like. I guess I saw that the figures were moving too. I assume that I could see them, but yeah, I guess it's night.
Yeah.
So
I'll
point
point
being
them out
is,
to you.
yeah. Let's move forward with my understanding that they are moving, and hopefully I didn't wreck that. And if that's the case, then I do need your help, my friend, as we need to move our sleeping compadres.
We must rouse them, or they will be useless to us.
Indeed. I believe my bardic magic saved me from the enchantment that they are beguiled under. But some sort of ghost dragon has trapped them in a dream.
Man is just sitting there in the dream, like, what the fuck is this? This is bullshit.
Well, perhaps they cannot hear, but do be careful.
Of course, we need to. So wait, we have like other people with us, right? Like, you said somebody else was on watch, like the Red Crimson or Crimson people.
That's right.
The
Okay.
Crimson Band, yeah. I think.
Do they have horses and wagons and stuff?
No.
Just on foot?
Yes.
Okay. Like, let's go try and wake our buddies. And if we can't, we gotta just fucking move them, like stretcher style.
You could probably just drag me along.
Yeah.
Hold me by the foot. I think I'm only like knee high anyway.
I mean, whatever we gotta do.
All right, so I'll
Just high enough off the ground to like smoke my head on every rock that you walk past.
Oh, man. So I'll,
But yeah,
I'll
with
just
the
keep
undead on the move.
watch then while you try to use your magic shit.
All right. Yeah, I'll keep my head on my shoulders. And all right, I'll go try and wake them up. So, well, I'll go to Ottoman and I'll shake him.
Your favorite? Got something against short people?
Maybe.
Let's see. If you move this far. So yes, Ottoman begins to rouse very slowly. Ottoman, as you rouse, you notice that there's a tiny cut on your thigh, and it stings.
Oh,
Ottoman just woke up. That's great.
what
My
is
friend.
that on my thigh that stings so badly?
I couldn't tell you. Were you trapped in that nightmare with me where I was silent? It was the worst.
I mean, I didn't mind it, but someone cut me while I was sleeping.
Indeed. I look down at the cut. I inspect it. Is it fresh?
I'll taste the blood.
I take a step back. That's not what I was going to do. How does it taste?
Bloody.
Tastes bloody.
Indeed. Ottoman, you're a truly intense individual.
I guess if I tasted it, then it was fresh.
It was on the scab.
Is it fresh, Mr. DM? What do you say?
Quite.
All right. Is it some sort of magical wound, or does it look like a weapon?
Nay, that
looks
was
like a
me.
So,
I tried to wake
Wow.
him.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
oh, okay. As I'm staring, I just stand up. He did try to spear me as well. I have to watch this one.
Are you telling me this is a spear wound
I
from
shrug.
our own party?
And then I move on to the next person. I start shaking Ren.
Ren, as he shakes, barks himself awake.
Barks.
Yelp.
I would have preferred a
bleat.
ba, but works for me.
Yeah, but
From
you know,
prey
you're
to
right. It's-
scavenger.
yeah, he bleats himself awake. Blah, blah, blah.
That's my Ren. That's the Ren I know.
I'm awake. What happened?
Gods only know, my friend. Get up. The undead are on the move.
Okay. Fine. Where are we going?
I couldn't tell you. But
Oh.
it has to be away from here. Now, to my best friend, Alfonso. I stand up, head over to him. I shake him.
So, as you shake Alfonso, he does not seem to wake up.
Just a second. I'm going to look for food. You guys deal with Alfonso.
Who's gonna wake him up?
The hell is that?
Why are we even waking people up?
Oh, because the zombies are on the move. We got to get out of here.
Oh,
Jesus.
by the nose of Bahamut.
Indeed. Wake this man.
Waking people up. I'll start rousing.
Oh, wait, I should. You guys don't see this name tag. Do you? There's no name
No.
tag.
No.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Sorry, I'm just like I'm looking at this name tag. I'm like, oh, please don't see this. Please don't see this name tag. So I'm happy you did notice. So as you're rousing everyone, you see over in the swamp what appears to be a lizard folk standing just outside one of the hamlets, staring right at your camp.
From like 7 miles away?
Yes, it is very flat and just completely. You're right. She's closer to the thing. She wants to be able to see you at all times.
I don't know if I can identify a lone person from 20 miles away, but maybe I can smell him.
She's closer to right there. It's just you'll be over there. And you see her standing in the swamp, staring right at.
I do?
You can't see in the dark.
No, I can't see in the dark. I was like, I don't know if I can see 7 miles in the dark and identify something.
I don't know. Let's see it.
I gave you the benefit of the doubt on a
roll
cruise
again.
of 400, but
Yeah, she's closer to 3 miles away.
That's funny though.
Yeah. Let's make each box is a mile. I think that sounds about right.
Sure.
So I looked up crocodile eyes, and they have incredible night vision. So I don't know why lizards wouldn't.
I don't know.
That's a bummer. Oh well.
Yeah.
I feel like crocodiles are always underwater, though. They got to deal with that shit.
Yeah, they
They're
can't
like
see
a lot of
underwater. They
lizards.
have like a membrane that closes, like an eyelid.
Yeah.
They use other senses underwater, but when they poke in, like above the water, it's usually nighttime, and they have really good
Nice.
vision.
That's cool.
Yeah.
As if they needed another advantage.
I mean, they got like 65 million years of evolution, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
they live somehow.
yeah,
They're getting
should get it
smaller,
right.
though. Which is, like,
Crocodiles. Yeah.
Yeah. From before, they were fucking huge.
I mean, I guess everything's gotten smaller from before.
Good. Don't want to deal with that shit.
So who
God.
sees this? Unless I
Everyone
sense it
other
with
than
something
Alfonso.
Okay.
It's a super bright moonlight.
And you, because you can't see in the dark. But everyone else can. Yes, elf, half elf, gnome.
Is Alfonso roused?
No, he will not rouse.
Yeah, rouse.
Okay. Can
Nor
I
will he be aroused.
try to summon Nigel the elk?
You can, yes.
Nigel!
Oh, nice.
I forgot about Nigel!
All right, I'll start summoning him. I think it takes a couple minutes, right? 6 minutes or
Okay.
something.
So as you are summoning Nigel the elk, I'll give you the after you summon him in 1 second. Let everyone else do something first. They want to do
Is Alfonso awake?
no, quite asleep.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna
Hi.
wait.
I stare at him. He's my best friend, and I need to wake him up.
He appears to be muttering in his sleep, and you hear silence the bard, keep the bard quiet, silence the bard.
Powerful enchantment has taken hold of him. He would never say those words normally.
He loves your music.
I know. We have to get him out of this. I think about my spell repertoire. And barring that, I guess he's not a huge individual. Maybe we carry him.
That's why I was summoning the elk.
Ah, yes, okay. I'm just gonna kind of kick back and think about my music at the moment. Maybe I got a spell that can help him. Did we rest at all? No?
Everyone gets the effect of a long rest. Yes, I think you just barely got a long rest in.
Woo!
Okay.
Don't have
Oh,
to
man.
worry about
Okay.
not remembering my hit points. And
Yeah, this
I
is
could-
like a very close to long rest. I'm gonna give it to you guys because I feel more fair for you to have just barely gotten in a long rest.
Yay.
I could shoot this at his unconscious body. Maybe that'll rouse him.
Oh god. That's kind of funny. Could you give him a different dream with that?
Yeah,
Like,
I could.
you fuck up
I
his
could
dream.
invade the dream and like get him out of there.
That's kind of amazing.
I know. I'm like, oh my god, I'm equipped for this.
Oh my god. Look at that.
I got this one too. Not as good.
Yeah, I think he has
Gets
to see
everyone.
it for that.
Yeah. I think I can just hit his unconscious body with a phantasmal force and go in.
That is freaking hilarious.
Target rationalizes any illogical outcomes from interacting with phantasm. Yes. Summon Nigel. I have an idea.
Oh my. Concentrate twice as hard on summoning Nigel.
Is the Crimson Band
That's
doing
possible.
anything right now? Like in reaction to the approaching undead?
Yes. They are packing up and arming themselves. You watch as they put on their heavy armor and begin checking their weapons. They all have a look on their face of not so much battle readiness as being ready to die. It's a grim look on their face. As the undead armies get closer and closer, their faces become grimmer and grimmer, and they begin fiddling with their weapons.
Okay. I want to approach Naomi because she's the leader of them, or at least the smarter one.
Mhm.
And I want to say, are you resolved to die uselessly then?
I was resolved to die uselessly at the Battle of the Swamp. No. This time, I'm resolved to die. Use or not.
Wow. Grim traveling
He was
companion
coming
you are.
anyways.
She's hardcore.
I wouldn't mind living for another day. But I'm a fanatic who's renounced their vows, unknown to my previous friends. There is not much left for me, other than death at a battlefield, or a life as a spinster.
Spinster it is.
Spinster and a widow. Widowed spinster.
I don't know what a spinster. Four guys has no idea what a spinster is.
Okay.
But I'm just like, yeah, that doesn't really click with Voragaz's logic, because this is like, you gain nothing. You don't survive. I don't understand.
There's nothing to gain, but nothing left to lose.
Your life is left to lose. That is not nothing.
So
I'm just like, I'm not trying to convince her. I'm just like, I don't
no,
understand.
I get that.
Like,
a few tears will fall down her face, and she'll say, "You're right. It's not nothing, but it could be so much more." So she's going to point at her daughter and say, "Maybe she can go on. She didn't agree to these awful vows. Maybe she can join you. Maybe she can hide. Whatever you think will give her the best chance."
how old is the daughter again?
14.
14. Okay, well, I look at the daughter.
Teenagey enough that she knows magic, but no, I'll say 16.
I look at the daughter with like some recognition, being like, "Yes, the young and vulnerable must always be protected. They are the future of the tribe. If you are no longer this protector, then I suppose that we must be."
Okay. I actually did not intend that. This is what she would say. Doesn't matter what I would do with her. It's fine.
So he's a persuasive lizard folk.
He's so
This whole time
persuasive
I'm like, and my guy's not nearby. Okay, good.
Yep. So what? Well, this has been happening. Nigel has been summoned. So Nigel's gonna look at you with giant bags under his elk eyes and be like, "Come on now! It's so bloody early in the morning. Have you even had your tea?"
Can I understand, Nigel?
Yes.
Quiet, Nigel. It's important business. I don't know if I know his name.
Tea is important business. That's right. Tea is critically important business.
And there'll be
Doing the
plenty of
favor.
time for that later on.
Tea.
Is that the elk noise?
That is, yeah, nice. Elk noises are hard. So,
Right.
what would we like to do now that Nigel is here?
We'll load Vasilio onto
Or
no, not Vasilio, Alfonso. Sorry, onto Nigel.
Okay. And then what are you going to do with Vasilio's horse? Just tie him up behind that?
My
Uh,
Put
horse
him into battle.
or Alfonso's horse.
Sorry, Alfonso's horse.
You mean my horse?
Okay, you're going to ride the
Think Ottoman has that handled?
I'm gonna ride them both because they're both mine.
All right, let's put Alfonso on the elk with his on his stomach, so he's laying over it with his arms dangling,
Yeah.
and I'll walk next to his face with my
Okay.
bowl.
You can talk to him the whole way.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you see his fingers flickering around as you're talking to him in what appear to be somatic gestures.
Oh, he's in there, Ottoman. I'm convinced I should probably use my magic to save him.
All right, give it a shot. What do you think you can do?
I mean, I could craft an illusion and go into his mind and rescue him from that demon dragon.
All right, well, while you're both passed out, you can be on the horse and he can be on the elk, and we'll just keep going.
I like it. Brilliant. All right. So
Okay.
with that, I will climb up onto the horse, and I will cast Phantasmal Force,
Okay.
and I'll be like, "Don't worry, Alfonso, I'm coming."
So Alfonso, make an intelligence save with disadvantage.
Excellent.
Are people talking or anything? Because I can't hear anything.
Yeah, we're talking.
Could you make an intelligence save with disadvantage?
Wait, you can't in Discord?
Nick is trying to enter your brain.
I'm coming to help you.
Clayton, can you hear us? Oh no.
Clayton. Oh,
Well,
this
he
is
was
perfect.
asleep this whole time.
I know, this is
I
brilliant.
don't know if it's me or who it is, but
It's you.
Yeah, we're all still here.
Discord is going robotic for me to hear you guys.
Oh,
That's so strange. What's your spell save, Nick? Or your spell DC?
my spell C? Oh, 13.
Yeah. So you cannot penetrate his mind.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Got it. Must make a wisdom saving throw. Not intel. No, wait, it is intel? Yeah. To figure out what the hell's happening. Damn it. Foiled by the power of my best friend's brain.
They're robotic as hell.
Maybe try hanging up and joining again. I find that helps, unless you just did that.
It's kind of funny that he's asleep and can't hear us. I say we go on. He's just fragmented hearing us, unconscious.
Where would we like to move?
Alright, so are we, you just picked up
Well,
Alfonso?
Yeah, we tossed him on the elk.
Alright, at that point, I want to take the girl. What's her name?
The little girl?
Yeah,
She totally has a name. Mm-hmm.
she has a name. What does she
Alright,
think
give it
of
to us.
me?
On a map. And I need to go find that map. And the map was called Broken Bridge. And her name was Victoria.
Victoria. Okay, so I guess Naomi is handing over Victoria to Borigaz.
That's right.
Okay, so I want to kneel down. How does Victoria react to Big Scary Lizard Man? And his whole fucking situation, actually. I'm curious.
Can anyone else? Can anyone
Surprisingly
actually
neutral?
see this? Like the lizard person here?
Everybody but me
Yes.
can see it.
Mhm.
That's so unfortunate.
Surprisingly
So even if
neutral.
someone,
Yeah, she's like, ugh, are you really going off to war again? Uh, but you can tell that the teenage sternness and angst. There's a tear on the side of her eyes.
Okay, so I want to crouch down and be like, youngling, we are going to live. They are giving way for the youth of the tribe. Come with me, if you will.
If you want to live.
Take the blue pill or the red pill.
Yeah.
Uh,
I take off my mask when I say that, so I don't have a skull on my face for like once.
I hear you now. It's all good.
Hey, there he
He's
is.
waking up. I'm getting through to him.
so she comes with you, but keeps a safe-ish distance and stays closer to the others than she does to you.
Okay, so when I rejoin the rest of the people who are poking and prodding at Alfonso, I want to say that the steel encased softskins have given up. We will move without them.
where do we move to? Can't go to Brevin.
Heard that. Soft skin, given up. What do you mean?
They have resigned to die here.
That's ludicrous. They're amongst heroes.
I
I'm
kind of
stammering for words.
shrug and be like, I don't understand either.
Wait, do they need saving themselves? Like what? They just give up.
Perhaps they're old and feeble, and no longer want to consume the tribe's resources.
I kind of like furrow up my eyebrows at that. I'm like, what? Perhaps.
Talk to them if you wish. we have only this youngling now.
I mean, I'm pretty concealed without. Where are they going to go? I don't understand.
Would you like to talk to them now?
Yes,
Okay.
I suppose. I
so-
must.
As you walk over to their captain, you see her on the ground with a stick, drawing out battle formations. You can see that she has marked many different small X's on them, and she is describing to them what their best method of attack would be. As you begin walking over, you hear her say the word, "They outnumber us, but they never outsmart us. We must attack by night." We must attack by day, which is their night. Which is like night for them.
That's so perfect.
We must attack by day, remembering to stay far away, quick hits, then leave. Never stay for too long. Once we've destroyed 2 or 3, then immediately fall back into cover. If we keep doing this for the next... a short 3-year campaign. Wonderful.
I'm like kind of standing, nodding. Yeah, that could do. Or you guys could stay the course and we could take down the head as we agreed. Kind of like leering at everyone.
So the 2 foot soldiers look at you and they say, "Fight all undead everywhere." Is that not undead? Are we not somewhere?
I mean, that is indeed a philosophy.
I'm
My
picturing
friend.
like a drill sergeant saying that in like Vasilio's face.
Oh,
He's not undead.
Or
Uh, So the
Feelings
captain of the
just
guard will
no.
look at you and say, "A vow, not a philosophy. A vow that we all must stares straight into Naomi's eyes. A vow that we all will keep. Fight all undead everywhere."
My guy just takes like a deep breath. Indeed, all undead everywhere, my friends. I kind of like swoop my arm out yonder towards like the marching darkness. And they're like, but there is futility, and then there is true grit. What you're doing here may truly not contribute to the overall fight. We have told you there is a leader amongst them in the distance. Kind of like, I don't know, gesture into
We
the
know.
darkness.
Last campaign ended with him. Maybe this campaign will end with him too. The last campaign was what, 7 years? Yeah, this one will be short.
Kind of lose my bluster at that.
Yes. We fought the great 7-year war against the Lich. It was wonderful, wasn't it? Yes. So many undead we destroyed.
Fair
So
enough.
many of us lost to the good fight.
I mean, like, I'm gonna try and convince them to stay. Do you want me to roll persuasion, or are they just not gonna?
Yeah, roll persuasion.
Okay. Like, you guys should follow our lead, especially if you've just given up.
They don't look like they've given up. They look like they're definitely ready to fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I tell them just hold their, guster or bluster for a little bit longer. We'll have that fight, but we gotta prepare the battlefield and hopefully utilize them closer to the tower.
I guess we could destroy more undead if we joined forces. If we kept with you, we just wish that you wouldn't go running away. The battle is right here to be joined, but guess more undead is better than these undead.
I believe you me, friends. I would like nothing more than to dash amongst those undead and slash down all of them. But we must choose our battles.
So they
It is something my
reluctantly agree to
unconscious
continue.
friend Alfonso has taught me. It must be, as he would say, tactical. Yes, tactical.
So they're going to reluctantly agree to march alongside you.
Right.
But they're going to say, if we're marching now. Begin.
Of course, let's go. I make haste to catch up to the troop. Because we're already on the move.
Where are they marching?
With me.
They're following you guys.
Oh,
So tell me where you march.
interesting. You won them over.
Lead on.
I'm
I
surprised.
did. Me too.
It's like, what did you what did you do?
I persuaded them, my friend. I smile broadly. Timora's wheel spins, and I was able to convince them to join our cause for at least a little bit longer.
Bigger fish to fry and all that. It was a pretty good argument. Where would you like to move?
Yeah.
All right, lead us.
All right. I guess. Yeah, we were going. Does anybody want to talk about this? I can't.
So even
see
if
it.
we, but would
is
you
it?
believe us if we told you?
It's a single lizard folk staring directly at your camp.
A single lizard folk? Who sees it?
Everybody but me.
Everyone other
but-
than the lizard. Everyone that can
Oh.
see in the dark.
That's not me. I think that's
and
just
also-
Sean.
Wait,
I-
can the
Oh,
lizard
I thought
see
you were
us?
half elf.
I thought he couldn't see in the dark.
He can't.
Ooh. That's interesting.
Eyes for Gaz, if he sees that in the distance.
I cannot see
Try harder.
in the dark.
Try like a 20.
The lizard folk like yourself.
What? You must be mistaken.
You cannot see him? Really? He's right there.
Like my it's like No, I don't.
Just
do you
look
see him?
harder.
I don't know what you're talking about. Why would... How?
Lizard.
What is it doing?
It's standing, watching us. If we get closer, you may be able to see. Should we go that way?
How? Watching us.
Watching us.
But I cannot watch it.
Are your lizard folk friendly towards other lizard folk?
Was there more than one tribe, David?
Not that you know.
I know of no others outside my own tribe. I know of none who stayed. Regardless.
Maybe.
And if this is one of my dark spear, you would not see him.
Or he wouldn't see us, because he can't fucking see in the dark.
That as well.
He's staring right at us, but like just in our general direction. He's actually just in there being like,
Yeah, deep in
"What
thought.
the fuck is over there?" Just happened to be looking this direction.
It's like it doesn't add up. I like look at Lane Splitter in my other hand and be like, how? Well,
I
It
guess
is
we will
in
not
our-
march that way then.
it is in our path.
We should go.
Could we make
Or
it?
do we want to go that way, or
I don't know. Sort of. Well, our options are south, accidental foreshadowing with the memes earlier, or we can wait to see if they don't come into the thick forest. They might just be going back and forth. Or we could just try to break for the marshes and see if we can get through it before the army's on top of us.
You and Ren should make the decisions as like the person who knows the area and the survival expert. We'll follow your leads.
we are
Okay.
still like they don't see us yet, so we could. Oh, I guess we have a bunch of tin men walking with us.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I got this army with us. Yeah, I'm like smile at you guys in the back. Like, God damn.
Perhaps
Uh,
we
you
break
can
for
dash-
one east.
You
and-
can dash to move 2 squares in the time that it would normally take to move 1 square.
But then they'd see us, right?
I can't answer that.
Yeah. Normally dashing means like stealth is to the wayside. Like
That's right.
they're gonna see
Stealth
you.
is to the wayside, and
So,
perception is to the wayside. You can
Yeah.
only
So you're
see
saying we've
what-
never dashed in our lives and we don't know?
Well,
Um,
you know.
I'm
you-
just
you
kidding.
Make a lot
We probably.
I think we should go 1 square to the right, see if the undead pace matches us,
Mhm.
and then we have
That's
the
fair.
option of going into Bremen for cover,
Yeah, and we can always
Uh,
throw
we
it
just
in
or
under
going
rock
out to
with us.
the swamp. But like, we can at least use that to see how much faster than, because like maybe we can go up here, but if they're right next to it, they're gonna see us going to the marshes. That's gonna be too close, right?
Yeah.
We might have to go through Bremen.
You guys remember that we can throw these guys, the tin men, at them to hold like an area. So if we gotta like make it past an area, we
Oh.
can just have the Crimson Dawn attack them, and we can go past.
You
That's
could
what I figured
grant
we keep
their
them for.
wish.
Put our pawn.
Yeah, exactly. We'll just use them as like a linchpin to move through an area.
That might be good, actually. That might be more
Sacrificial.
use. Yeah. you are
Just
you are more cold and calculated than I gave you credit for, loud one.
why? Thank you, my friend. I squeak my hat wide. I have my moments.
All right. Well, what do you say we
Yeah.
move 1 to the right and see if the board changes
I
much?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fair. I'm down.
So as you move 1 to the right, they've moved about like half of the distance of a square because they're moving so slowly in their big formation. The big army, that is.
Okay.
How
Uh,
wide out did they go? Just the 3 hexagons there? I guess
yes,
it's like
3
3
wide.
But
That's like
yeah,
a 3-kilometer line.
yeah. Okay, that's fair then.
Is Alfonso awake yet?
I don't think so.
Yep, as you move, Alfonso wakes up.
Nice.
His hands have been moving the entire time, and he's been chanting in his sleep. When he wakes up, He does so
He goes
saying the
silent.
last word of the new spell on the spell book, and you see a tiny blue land beside him on top of the elk.
Clayton!
Aha.
Yay! I look at the creature and I'm like, nice.
I'd be right
Is
back.
that it?
Nice cube.
Alfonso, I saved you.
It gives a low laugh and then a hiss back at you. As it hisses, you see little bits of frost leaving its mouth, as if you were drinking coffee on a cold day.
Nice.
I'm standing right next to Alfonso, correct?
That is correct. He has stayed right beside your head the entire time.
Would I
Next
have
to Vasily?
recognized that he attempted to fuck with my dream?
I'm just smiling widely at you. You're awake.
No, you're
I'm
too
so happy,
heavily
my friend.
concentrating to know that he attempted to do
Okay.
that.
Well, I'm gonna try to punch him anyways because it's right in my face.
He is very close to your face. Can you roll an attack roll?
I'd miss him.
Feeble.
That's fine.
You swing wildly. You swing, missing him.
I easily dip back, smiling the entire time. Alfonso, you seem to be regaining form. That's good. I
All
tried
right,
to save
so
you, my
I'm-
friend.
Am I draped over my horse or over the elk?
Oh,
Oh yeah, you have your own.
Over the elk.
Yeah, I want to
you're-
get on
you're-
my horse.
There's currently an elf dentist sitting on your horse.
Yeah, if he can get on his elk, I'm getting on my horse.
Very well.
Can I get a dex check from you?
From me?
Yes.
Yeah, do you even know how to ride a horse?
Alfonso, let me help you. I try and help him. Hop
So,
up on the horse.
You, the two of you, pull your mounts beside each other, and then, while still in full stride, each hop to the back of the other.
Nice.
Smooth.
Wait, do I know the name of
And
my little
you
boat?
might even high five each other.
Oh, damn.
What
Bravo.
to do.
Well done. As I go to help
you-
Alfonso, I'm struck by the gracious
Are
acrobatics of
you
the swamp.
are you asking it its name?
Yeah. If we're gonna work together, I should at least know his proper name.
No, I did not live.
What?
Yeah, you cut off at I did not live.
Oh,
I did
Yeah,
not live.
I did not live long enough to see my name day.
You didn't live. Are you not alive?
Long enough. Obviously, they get
Not
named
present.
at like more 100 years or something. I don't know what dragons do, but babies get named at a year in Christianity.
I kind of
so
just like
it,
nod with understanding. Be like, people of my tribe are not named until their first great achievement.
I
I
don't
understand
think
this.
you guys would understand what I'm. Don't.
Yeah, I don't know if we're privy.
I don't think you speak dragon.
I do actually.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He just
Dra-
chimes in. What the fuck?
I just like respond in like the hisses of Draconic.
I just kind of turn and look at you and give you like one of those looks of incredible, like just total surprise. Like holy shit, I had no idea.
The
Just kind
dragon,
of give you the nod.
the dragon whelp will roll its eyes and say, "We're not primitive," and then it will float right through you.
Oh shit! That thing means business.
And say, "I did not say I have not lived till my name day. I said I did not live till my name day."
Just a ghost then?
That's what I asked him.
Oh,
Yes. Yes, I was once It was of the greatest brood that Sindragosa ever had.
Did she eat you?
My flesh was experimented. She saved our spirits, at least.
You kind of cut out after.
Yeah.
Flash was
Experimented.
experimented on.
Our flesh was experimented on, but Mother saved our spirits, at least.
Oh,
Who was experimenting on you? The Lich?
So yeah, the dragon whelp's eyes point squarely at the tower and say, "That was."
ew.
Very good.
Why did she send only you to help us and not herself?
You can't speak to it.
Damn it!
Can't speak to it. You can't understand it. I don't actually think that Troy should hear it either, because I don't think it actually can speak. Can it? I thought it was only.
No, it can
telepathic.
speak. It can speak Draconic.
Okay.
Borgas.
If you
But
spoke
does
to
it need to
it would
speak to
speak
him?
back. No,
I feel like they could speak telepathically.
yes,
they
they,
want
could.
to, yeah.
But Clayton said, "I say this," so I assumed it was out loud. I should have specified. I'm sorry.
That should be. Yeah, lizard folk, like their native tongue is Draconic.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah, we have never guessed that.
Yeah, they don't have a lizard language. Some lizard folk worship dragons, but like.
Well, I
not
just
all
kind of
them.
figured they'd have something like depending on where they're from, maybe like Undercommon or something like that.
Yeah, they know common and Draconic by default.
I did know that. No real reason.
Yeah,
Right.
the sun is beginning. Oh my God! Wait, you guys are beside Brad. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Yeah. As you walked closer, the stench of the place is almost unbearable. You can smell it even from this far away. You begin to a little bit, with the exception of the no, with the inclusion of the lizard folk. All of you begin to gag at the awful smell. It smells like not only decomposing flesh, but also a strange, disgusting, fermenting rot.
This is
That's not
why
what
I
you
don't.
want.
Civilization. Typical.
Nope, just Bremen.
Yes, What is that foul smell? I do not believe I've ever associated that smell with the word civilization. Indeed, I suppose this is why we do not go to Bremen. Good point, Ren.
Wow, this-
There's no fans in there. No fans that you want.
this
So
would
wait,
be-
can we see anything? We just caught the smell of like death. Overwhelming.
You've just caught the overwhelming smell of. Looking into Bremen, you just see an empty, still city. Nothing moves, no lights are on. Some things, some buildings appear to have fallen apart. No, they all just look dirty. None of them have fallen into total disrepair yet.
Is it daytime yet? Can we see far?
Not that far, only into the few buildings that are close to the edge of the forest. The sun is beginning to rise, however, and as it rises in the east, as the sun rises in the east, Vorgaz catches a glimpse of a silhouette sitting in the standing in one of the taller spots of the swamp, standing and staring, and it looks just like Rith.
Just like who?
Rith.
Is that somebody we're supposed to know?
That's somebody I know.
Not you're
Okay.
supposed to know.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so I recognize Rith, and I think to myself, rotting one then.
So, oh no, you're not quite close enough. No, the sun is rising. You're close enough. It looks not only. It looks not like the Rith that you defeated and are wearing the skull of.
This is 2 miles
but
away.
it looks more like the because she was quite old when you defeated her. It looks much more like the Rith that you grew up with, the Rith who mentored you, the strong, sturdy Rith, not the old, sickly Rith that you had to supplant.
I can recognize that from 2 miles away.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Good eyes during the day.
Do have damn good eyes. I got 20/20 vision.
Yes, near the end she had a bit of a limp, and you can see that this is clearly standing perfectly straight. You did get
Yeah.
20/20
Yeah, it did.
on
Yeah.
your perception, so I'm giving you a little bit extra still, because I feel like that was a very good perception.
Yay.
It
Why,
was
thank you.
extremely lucky.
I've seen
Like,
better.
continue passing on this.
Yeah, not only like proficient in it, but yeah, that's sort of what I meant when like the steel ones are just dying so that we can go on. Because in my tribe, when you can no longer contribute, you're a waste of resources, and you normally just let yourself go.
Hey, you're gonna burn yourself, bud. No.
So okay, so that's really strange. Must be
Don't do
a
that.
coincidence. But maybe
So,
still rotting.
We see the undead army is continuing to march, generally towards us. What would we like to do?
Maybe Rith had a child.
It's like turning and following us? Like it knows we're here?
No, it doesn't. It does not seem to be turning and following you. It just continues to be marching in the path it was marching.
So,
Alright, let's just get out of the way.
so if we go to this square, they're going to be in this square. They're going to be right next to us. There's not cover in this swamp, right? Like if we go there, we're going to be exposed.
You could be stay half submerged the entire time.
Okay, so that's
Ben is half
probably
submerged all the time.
like the more guys would be down, but I imagine for all of our armor wearers, that's gonna not be possible. But
No, it would
They
be
can go
very
through the
not
town
fun.
if they want.
they're probably very tempted.
Ooh.
Like we're now between two undead like monstrosity places. But Vorgaz wants to go check this out. And we're like, wow. Not reacting to the undead, not being stealthy. Almost recognized it, but can't be.
Okay.
Does it look like it might be undead?
From this distance, you wouldn't be able to tell.
Okay. It's probably undead, but it's just one undead, so nothing we can't handle. Directly in a line of path. If we go here and then the army attacks us, yeah, as Vasilio said, they'll hold the ground. The troops who wanted to die anyways. Or we could try to stealth in there. I'd be down if you guys want to stealth through the water. There's no other way to stealth through a marsh, right? You have to just love the water.
Get on in there.
It's not my first choice to ruin my attire.
I'm down. Transform into a crocodile.
We'll just try to stay low, and maybe the forest won't notice us. Yeah. Is there any nays? I'm not particularly enamored by this civilization.
Yeah, no, I'm down with it.
It would
Okay.
seem we need to make it to the tower.
Okay.
Water will not be what stops us. I mean,
So
good.
as
So we're stealthing in
you
this.
stealthily walk into the marsh, the lizard folk standing atop the hill appears to disappear completely.
Now that might be a dark spear.
Do we see it, or does everyone like notice it? To Troy's just like
I would have like
kept
watch
he's
on
just
it.
talking
I
to
guess,
himself.
But,
Yeah.
if she disappeared, then I'll be like, oh, like walked off and I can't see her anymore, or just vanished.
Walked off and you can't see her anymore. And then she reappears, standing again on top of the hill, staring you right in the eyes.
We must follow now.
Must we? I'm very confused.
Are we at the marsh yet?
Yes,
Yeah,
you've
we're
entered
in the
the
marsh
marsh.
now.
And like,
Here's
how
our
deep is
stealth
this
roll.
water? Is it like trudging?
It's
like
trudging. It's about 2 or 3 feet. In some places, there are bits of solid land to walk on, but as you are sneaking, you are staying to the deeper water, getting yourselves quite filthy.
Okay,
Uh,
I got a log that I'm just floating on,
So
kind of
the
like doing like a little like light paddle, like my chest floating on the log and my pack on my shoulders.
so the undead army is turning.
To follow us?
Yeah, no, if it kept going on its trajectory, it would have been beside us, but I think they're turning. Is that correct, David?
This is where they currently are. That is where they previously were.
Okay, yeah, so they didn't stay the course. Okay. So they don't know we're here. That's good. Stealth success.
Stealth success. So what would you like to do?
Carry on.
Yeah.
Does
I
this
see
Carry
where
on
it
which way?
does
Should we just slip in behind the army, or should we keep towards the mountain pass?
I'm
Towards
curious if this lizard's actions are reminiscent of like dark spear ambush tactics.
No, a dark spirit would never stand up and show themselves after slinking away. A dark spirit would stay hidden until the last second.
Okay, perfect. I'm glad we
Alright.
have the same interpretation. It's like, this is odd. I don't understand why. This is unnatural.
We keep heading that direction, or is it a trap?
It's it stinks of trap, but not something my people would do.
My guy's just humming away.
Well, let's
Ever so lightly.
Are you
Let's-
curious enough to continue that direction, though?
I think we should go this direction and just see if it reacts. Well, we could go this direction. It'll probably go back again, and then just to try to get all the inputs and outputs figured out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe we advance and then go like back this way, or something like that.
Yeah, sounds good.
Because like if we keep going, and there is a trap. Yeah, let's.
Sounds fair. You've always been the tactical one.
Just out of
Tactics,
curiosity,
perhaps the hunt.
the missile weapon have any input on maybe any idea at all what might be appropriate in terms of where we should be heading? Like, should we just be going directly to the tower?
Yes, straight to the tower. Destroy the lich.
Gotcha. Consider it done.
We have a mission. We
Do
must
we, though?
destroy it.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Nigel if he's ever seen a black dragon. Is he still with us? How are you, Nigel?
Oh, he passed away last night.
Nigel,
Not bad.
no!
Nigel,
Unfortunate.
you ever seen the black dragon? Now, I don't happen to know why the color of the dragon matters very much to you. I think that is extremely rude. Now, if you want to know about the multi-chromatic dragons that live in the Feywilds with me, absolutely, I've seen all of them.
Yes, do indeed tell me.
Now,
This is good stuff. Yes, I pull out my notepad.
in the eyes of Bahumet, you see all the dragons
Mm-hmm.
are all the colors.
Oh yes, yeah.
Now, in the eyes of the awful Tiamat, ugh, the dragons are each distinct color. So no, I've never seen a black dragon. Awful thing to see.
But Tiamat, it rhymes so much better than Bahumat. In the tales and the songs, you could just write such wonderful things about Tiamat. Go on to like say elven words that rhyme. I can't think of any right now. Just being facetious.
Yeah.
I'll grab Basilio and slap him.
Grammar can
Nigel
never be blasphemous.
spits and
It's
says,
just melodic, my friend.
"This is why. Ugh, I cannot believe that you're around these. This is why I look like this monstrosity instead of like a true majestic beast."
I shrug. And then I strike up a lively tune. No, wait, I can't. We're floating. I start humming a tune about the elk that hates black dragons.
Oh, racist elk.
And he cares not for their skin or powers. Yeah, goes on
Yeah,
like that.
I guess let's go here and see what happens.
So as you go there, the lizard folk again completely disappear from your sight.
Directly away from us?
No, does not reappear.
Oh. Well, that's odd.
Well, that's not very nice.
That is not what I expected, but I suppose this is a very confusing circumstance regardless. Can I... This was the square where it was before. Can I roll survival to see if I can track it?
Of course.
Ooh!
So you don't see a single track.
You see 17. Dun, dun, dun.
No, and you are well aware of what makes it that you don't see a single track like this.
Oh?
One of your tribe's monastic secrets, passing without trace.
Ah, yes. Okay. So I see no tracks, but that is not surprising. Well, maybe a dark spear yet. But not one that I would have taught.
What would you guys like?
Well, it didn't reappear. We can either go to where it just was or continue on our way.
Carry on to where it was, I guess.
We should seek this thing out.
Ben is happy either way. We're just heading towards the tower.
Yeah,
we
either
don't
way,
have
it's
to-
along the objective.
We don't have to go out of our way, but I mean, it's on the way, so.
Yeah. All right. So I guess we'll continue.
So as you continue, tracks starting again,
Yes.
and you notice lizard tracks heading right into this little hamlet.
Well, pass without trace doesn't last a whole day. We only have so much power. It seems to have retreated into... Actually, that's really strange. What is this? Some soft skin made hovel?
Can we see anything in there?
Yes, soft skin made hovel.
Good.
Does it look like there's any soft skins in the hovel?
What kind of lizards
No,
would go
it's
in
quite
there?
flooded.
Perhaps they seek a little soft food.
This hamlet is a medium-sized hamlet. I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 large houses, along with a few small houses. A bit of mostly flooded farmland sits on the outside, and the remnants of where a road used to be run through the center.
Okay. Well, Vorigaz wouldn't suggest this, but maybe a hamlet is a good place to rest. But this is also lizard tracks leading into it, which is strange as hell still. But
We want to check it out.
Perhaps we should rest in there. There might be people who need saving.
Sure, let's go poke around in this spooky haunted hamlet.
I knew you'd agree, Alfonso.
Lizard tracks.
well,
I mean, if
It
nothing
doesn't
else, can sleep in the house, hamlet, hovel, whatever the hell you want to call it.
This is not Bremen, so we should be safe.
yes, it does not stink like the other civilization we passed. This would make it my second piece of civilization I've ever seen. This one is smaller.
Indeed. Don't you worry, we'll educate you soon enough. Once this is all over, we'll show you the big city.
Be a famous girl. Be
Yeah,
a singer.
take it to Hollywood.
well,
Okay.
I guess
So are we walking into the hamlet then?
Yes.
very carefully and perceptively, because I'm fully
You
anticipating an ambush. And if it comes to the case where I'm stealthing and some of our metally ones aren't very stealthy and a lizard folk comes out to swing, I want to be there to like intercept it. Like that's like the kind of like scout that I'm being right now.
You guys are right here on the far left side. Can I get your battle formation?
Well, I'm not in the front.
Did I remember to grab Sean, or did I build this before Sean said he wasn't coming? The latter.
Possible.
The latter. Yay.
Do I have a marker for my whelpling buddy?
Honestly, I was just gonna leave it on your shoulder, but yes, I can get you a token. That does make more sense. It doesn't need to stay on your shoulder.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want it doing a breath shoulder.
Are the tracks on the road, or like are they just
Yes.
really? Oh, that's really rude. I'm not gonna use the road.
Seems well used to me.
Forecast just disappears
It's like-
randomly.
Yeah,
We're all just walking along like, what the fuck?
yeah. It's like part of me wants to be like I want to follow the tracks, but like the other part of me like there's no cover. This is not how Vorigaz would approach. He would use a place where he can be stealthy, but like within distance. That's actually off. I guess it would be like this kind of wooded area. 30 feet from the comrades, 40 feet from the comrades, so I can run in, but that's about it. Slinking around. That's me.
Shit, yeah, I'm picking shots. Just got my...
Should get some health back too. Heal up, man.
Where am I? Where are we?
Where are
You're
any
on the
of us?
left middle,
Yeah.
western middle.
On the road.
Oh, on the road.
On the road again.
Oh, wow, okay.
I left you guys right on the road, but you don't need to be there.
On the road.
I ain't
Wait, I
scared.
don't see any tokens.
I'm on the
Yeah,
far
I'm-
left of the map. You gotta
I'm
zoom way
like-
out.
I'm seriously struggling to find the Dr. Ottoman token. There it is.
Oh, it's, yeah, it's not here.
That took way longer than it should have.
Oh, okay. Man, I was way
Okay.
zoomed out.
Man, low
Our
key,
tokens are tight.
Ottoman's the stealthiest one among us.
Yeah. He's been holding out.
Yeah. He just
Even the
takes
DM
off his
can't find
clothes
him.
and he is the knight.
So wait, so with Varigoth, like, did you tell us that you're like suspicious that you saw stuff as a trap?
Oh yeah.
Because I've just
yeah.
been like in my own
As-
little world until you say otherwise.
As we're approaching, I'm going to like point to the tracks in the road, and I'll be like, "These are lizard tracks, but I don't know why they're on the road. I expect an ambush."
That's not normal.
And then I'll slink out. Like, be careful.
So, does this hamlet like look quite run down and abandoned, or does it look like it's still in relatively decent shape?
Very poor shape. Rundown, abandoned, and flooded. Everything that looks like a tree is actually a puddle of water. The
Oh, okay.
road is completely flooded up.
Oh, it's not a tree. Well, water's good
Like,
too.
what did
I
you
like
say?
water.
It's just like up to our ankles type flooded, or up to our knees flooded?
Up to your ankles type flooded in most places. In some places, like in these really muddy areas, that would be up to your knee.
Oh, so is it even enough
Interesting.
for me to use as like stealth?
If you go prone.
Okay. I'm good at that.
Slither along the ground.
I cast Long Strider on myself, and then I take opposite side of Troy.
All
I
right.
will stealth on this side with my
just-
short bow.
Just waiting for a resident druid to bleed out like a goat.
Oh,
Not yet, my friend.
that
It
is
will come though.
Believe me when I say this, small one, I have never been more tempted to eat you than when you make that sound.
I believe that is the point.
Your friend would be tempted as well.
I like raise my eyebrows. See what I mean?
If
We
that
have a
is your
plan.
intention.
I'm going for it.
Oh,
I transform
my
into a
lord.
giant goat.
Oh yeah. there's the DM surprise face.
Okay. So you are a giant goat. What would you like to do as a giant goat?
I will just start slowly walking out into the middle of the town.
My God.
I'm gonna follow reasonably well behind this stupid ass goat with a sleep spell, just kind of prepared, ready to.
Okay, there you go. There's your giant goat. What would you
I'm
like to
also
do?
gonna follow behind, but my thoughts are more like, man, this guy's so friggin' brave.
Clearly just doesn't know what the lizard people can do.
I'm
God.
also gonna make a note to tell the whelp, like, you see what I had to deal with, idiots in this.
It's gonna hiss. He can make himself delicious. Actually, which one do you like more of the two whelp tokens?
Probably the one with the folded wings.
Oh man, this is a fucking goat.
It worked with Kreia. It'll work now.
Yeah, totally kept Prey around.
Oh man.
So you're just walking into the just walking towards following this track.
Along the road, yeah. I'm not gonna like walk into the building.
He's just
How
gonna
far are
go
you going to be walking?
and make like
Pardon?
a huge bleeding sound.
How far are you going to be walking?
I'll probably I'll come up and stop around here because the tracks go into the building, right?
They do, yes.
Really? Okay.
We've got a civilized monster.
I
Can
will face
I-
the building.
Can I percept into the... Do I hear any sounds in the building? This is really weirding me out.
Roll perception, please. You hear odd shuffle, but you're not sure if that is the wind and the sound of like the natural sounds of the swamp, or if it's something else.
Odd shuffle,
I see
huh?
anything? Like, is this a doorway here?
It is a doorway. It's slightly ajar. The doorway is right here.
Sorry, the doorway is right where?
Yeah, I'm just like, there you go, door. Door with a D.
Like here?
Oh
That-
my god, I'm on the GM layer. I'm so sorry. I knew that. Okay.
Where is it, David? Where? Damn it, we can't see it.
Okay. I'd like to stare at the door and
Oh.
let a good old bleep.
Oh god. All right. I was gonna try something, but that works too.
Okay. You
Does
hear
anything happen?
a little bit of shuffling, and then like nothing after that.
Can I try? I might be going on a limb here, but assuming like the dark spears had like some sort of like call signs that they'd use to like communicate, like not like bird calls, but like that kind of idea,
Mhm.
like a hiss, can I do that?
Low,
And-
a low
Like a
guttural-
raptor cry.
yeah, just to see if there's exactly. Yeah, I want to do that. See if there's like an answer.
There's nothing for the first 20 seconds, and then you hear.
Okay. Okay. So that rotting ones can't do that. I stand up out of the pond and approach the building. And I just wanna open the door.
Okay. Roll a dex save.
Okay.
As this is happening, I'm walking over to Alfonso, kind of like gaining pace with his little walk here, and I'm like, I did he do some sort of call? Alfonso,
I just
did you
have
know
that really dumb goat look on my face.
Oh, come on, Troy.
Yeah, not my best roll.
Oh, why can't you beat a 15?
So close.
My guy does a
It's
toad
so-
call.
It's okay. Sorry. So you have sprung a little trap on opening the door. You're currently immobilized with a little net trap.
Oh, it's a net. Okay. I was like, if it's a ranged attack, I could deflect it with a reaction, but I don't know if a net's a ranged attack.
Monk style.
Yeah.
No, the net trap is not a ranged attack because it's a trap.
Okay. All right, that's embarrassing. All right, so
But you open the door.
I open the door and a net falls on me. And I just kind of like look up and like, really?
And you see standing at the end of the hallway, giggling, what appears to be the spitting image of Rith.
Like, but young, right?
Yes, the Rith that you knew as the Rith that you looked up to, the Rith that taught you everything you knew.
Okay. Oh,
And
damn.
while you are standing there, completely awestruck, she looses a spear and throws it straight at you.
Oh. Okay. That I could try to deflect missiles.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, eh? Okay. Well, let's see if it. Oh, it doesn't hit me anyways. Don't have to worry about it. Oh damn!
Everyone roll initiative.
All right. Fucking A. It's kind of like, yeah. Wow. Wow. I really want to go.
What do you see, Vornagaz? What do you see?
On point.
See someone I thought I killed,
Oh. Da-da-da-da.
but not sure if it's an enemy.
Don't know if you noticed, but David said she.
Shit, it's a girl.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, it's Rhoh. Maybe I should 1v1 her again. She'd love that.
Oh god, I'm so weak.
I still got the same as me though. My initiative is 4 higher than yours.
Yeah, I've got -1 initiative.
Yeah.
What did Trey? You got a 23?
Yeah, I did. I crit my initiative.
Wild. Is that 3 this game so far?
Yeah. It's been going pretty well actually.
Mm-hmm.
Minus the fact that happened, but damn.
Oh, I roll my familiar's initiative as well. So I'm here
Ooh.
somewhere.
Fiver.
That's correct. Number of people. I feel like I'm missing someone.
Oh shit, we're fighting?
Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a goat and a horse and a moose.
Yeah, I'm doing Toad. I don't know if you guys watch those BBC documentaries, but if you whistle and hum at the same time,
Nice.
Oh, I have-
the guy like
Yeah.
does the toads will do it back. It's crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Can
Does
I
that work
roll
with
my
code?
initiative for
yeah.
For
for
your
my
pet?
familiar?
Yeah, they do get their own initiative.
Yep, they get their own initiative.
Well, no, like I know I can. I just mean, can I do it from the character sheet, or do I have to do it manually?
Oh, you should be able to do it from the character sheet. What can you see on the character sheet?
This is the thing I've heard of.
Thought
Find it.
I gave you full access to this character sheet. Can be edited and controlled by.
Yeah, it might not work on any toad. It was on the documentary in the South
Show the
America.
players. Did that work?
He did it, and the toad did the
Well,
call
like,
right back.
I can see the character sheet. I just don't see where I can roll initiative.
Init in the Icy Whelp, Tiny Dragon, AC13, and then init. When you scroll down, I don't know if you can see the options. Oh no, you can't. Okay. If you'd like, I can click it.
Yeah, you don't.
Yep. Not at all.
All that work for a click.
Yeah, man, it's tough. I hope you see. Can you see the actions?
Yeah, I can see the breath
well.
and
The other one? Yeah. Good. Wonderful.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm
What
assuming
would you like to do for a guy?
I'm assuming I would need an action to rid myself of this net, right?
You would, yes.
Okay. So after
Yeah,
I
there's
just
just a
got
door too.
feebly hit by that net,
Door.
and then not Rith feebly threw a spear and missed an immobile target, I was like about to like express a semblance of respect for a well-laid trap, and then she threw a spear and missed. I was like,
Actually, she would have had advantage. Too late.
for a net, yeah, I think a net's a restrain, right?
Yeah, too late. Though.
Okay. All right, so
No takesies, backsies.
Yeah, use action to make a strength check. Dealing for yourself, one other creature. Okay.
So to beat a DC of
10 strength
strength check,
or
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 attack with
slashing
slashing damage.
yeah. It's funny, like I don't have a claw attack. I'd assume if I did it'd be slashing, but everything I have is pierce, so it's kind of funny. I guess I'll go for the strength check.
Okay.
Athletics or
Athletics, and this is a very heavy net, so it'll be a 14 to beat.
oh shit, I'm not very good at this. I'm not terrible at it, but I'm not very good at it. Okay, I'm gonna try to rail against this net.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Hey, you did it!
Alright.
You throw the net off of you.
Nice.
Okay.
Right under the goat. I got this, guys. Don't worry.
Alright, and then, yeah, I throw the net off myself. And just kind of just, like, confidently stride up. Because I don't have an action to attack. I'm just going to, like, get up right in her grill. And, yeah, I guess I will sniff her.
What?
Like, how is this possible?
As you sniff her, she has a. Oh, God, I can't believe you sniffed. I love it. This is amazing. You smell a smell that is just as awful as the smell that was in Bremen. you cannot pick out even the tiniest bit of lizard folk smell inside of this house. On walking in, your nostrils were a little bit assailed, but on trying to sniff, it almost knocks you out. Please make a Constitution save.
Okay. I feel better, but I feel bad at the same time. That's fucking hilarious.
Okay.
All right. At that, wow.
You've successfully gotten past the awful stench of this house.
All right. At that, I'm gonna pull my spear out and like crochet a little battle staff and just like hiss threateningly. And I want to just like screech, "Rotting one indeed." And I'm done. Oh, I can bonus action. No, I can't bonus action unless I already hit somebody.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, Troy.
I could wait. Oh, I could. There's a monk thing I can do. Right, patient defense. I'm going to use a key to bonus action dodge. So that'll be my battle stance. I'll be like in a defensive stance. There we go.
Okay.
One key down. I'm useful.
Okay. Facilio, what would you like to do? You just watched Vorgaz get netted and then throw the net off of himself, then rush headlong into the house.
Sorry, mouthful of food.
As I will soon have.
Would. I'm obviously eating something from my pack.
Took a bite out of that zombie.
Oh my, Vargoth. Looks like he needs us. Softskins to the rescue. Run over here. And I'm gonna get another 10 because I'm mobile. And then, can I see anything? Can I see this?
From this angle, you cannot because the door is here.
The green.
Okay.
So this would be your angle, yeah.
You see the net that
turn back.
cast down? Maybe.
I turn back to Ren and Ottoman. I'm like, secure out here. I'm going to help him. Vasilio the Great. And I dash.
Okay.
He's got catchphrase now.
Yep. I'm here now. What's it? What do I see?
You see a lizard folk. To you, so basically exactly the same as Vorgaz. The same type of equipment, the same type of like battle stance, holding an eerily similar spear to Vorgaz's spear,
But not wearing a skull.
but not wearing a skull.
I'm clearly the
like
good
a
guy in
musky
this
head.
scenario.
I
That's
say,
right.
Vargoth, do you know this person?
I just hiss aggressively.
I-
Abomination.
Fair enough. I hiss as well. Hiss.
So
That's all I need to hear, my friend. Hiss.
okay. She turns at you and hisses back.
Was it something I said?
So she looks
You're intruding,
Vorgaz.
they're totally gonna kiss.
Oh, God.
She looks Vorgaz right in the eyes, through the skull, and says, "You killed my mother, and you still wear her. I'll kill each one of your companions and wear their flesh."
Vargoth, did she just mention me? I'm like, lowering my eyebrows.
And just peering through the door, making goat sounds in the background. But they sound like a question every time, though.
What type of Cecilia?
Pardon me?
What type of armor are you wearing?
Oh, studded leather.
Okay.
The best kind.
Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Okay. 17 and 26 also hit.
Maybe. But let's just luck one of them.
Okay. Becomes a 15.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay, so 2 hits.
Okay. What's the
4
damage?
attacks. So that's a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, they attack in a insanely fast flurry.
Well,
I could do that
caught
too.
me off guard.
How many hit you?
2.
So you take 16 damage.
Oh, all right. Not a pushover.
She then laughs heartily and books it through an open door into the next part of the house.
I guess that's gonna be a reaction attack from me at least.
Yeah, I'm holding a bow.
Good plan. Run into the
Thank
house
you.
holding a bow.
Yep.
I like your-
shit.
Okay, let's see your reaction attack.
I'm hitting him with a scale splitter.
Okay.
And
There are scales to split.
Oh fuck yeah, going down. That's my AC. I don't know what she's got going on, but we'll see if
you
she's
connect.
better or not than me. Oh, okay, good. All right,
Just gonna
so
wipe
that
it
is
all out.
an additional weapon die, and the next attack. Okay, but I won't get another attack this turn, so it's just the additional weapon die. As I
And as she... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
as I stab at her as she flees. Is this the time for badass lines? I don't know. You're like, your mother was brave. You are unnatural.
Yeah.
So as the door opens, that smell that you started to smell becomes so much worse.
Oh. Awesome. Oh. More. I don't know if Vasilia smells
and-
this shit smell too.
That
Yeah,
odor
right.
offends my nostrils.
You see... Oh god, I had a really good description for these. Where are you, description?
You are unnatural. You are lost.
You see an unnatural monstrosity that you're certain once was human, but so many of the elements that once made it that way have dissolved away. Its mouth is twisted, its teeth sharpened from constant use. Its fingers have been broken and reshaped into brutal claws. It's clearly been rotting in all sorts of chunks. You could see straight through its pectoral and onto its shoulder blade. The stench is almost unbearable. It completely fills your nostrils and the entire room, wafting outwards.
Rabid.
Oh, good God. Do you know these as well? I'm covering my mouth.
I might have fought one before. More rotting ones.
Is this like a lizard man zombie? What is this?
I think it's
Do
just
we
no,
understand what it is, or just some other sort of monster?
Looks to have been human, not lizard.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright. Alright, we're gonna fuck up these ghasts.
So
I'm gonna
it looks like
yell
looks like they go right now.
Alright. That's good. I already used my key. We might as well put it to good use.
Would they just go right now, or would they not just like?
should
Would
maybe
that not be like a negative to get that and go basically at the start of the next round?
Oh, you're right. The turn was just 18. So the other one will go start the next round. The 16 will go right now. You're right.
Like,
Bring him on.
like sometimes it's good to roll high initiative, and sometimes you come in late in the round.
So this one rushes straight through the door. Reaches out with its claws, and that's not the right thing. To hit plus this many.
Plus this many.
Oh my. Alfonso, Ottoman, Ren, we have some trouble in here.
And it claws out at Vorgaz, attempting to strike.
He has disadvantage due to my dodge stance.
Nice.
Enjoy your crit fail, rotting rabbit one.
Oh,
He
that was
dodges,
good.
attacks right into the wall, and breaks his wrist.
He chokes on his tongue.
There was like a nail sticking out of the board. He went to get it, trips, and like fucking stabs himself. Ah!
Straight up dies. That'd be a great one.
Trips on a nail. Right in the throat.
Next up is Dr. Ottoman.
Thank God. I mean, Bahamut.
Ottoman, in here! Bahumat's will!
Let's see here. Sorry, I just forgot how far the elk moves. So I'm looking up how far he moves.
Good God, man, we're dying!
Hold your horses.
Feet, but
There's
he
no
cannot
time.
get through that door.
50 feet. There we go. Okay. Sorry, what did you say, David?
He cannot get through the door.
Oh, okay. Can he like kick his way down the wall, through the wall? Can he
He
destroy
can
the
try.
house?
Yeah, he can certainly make an attempt to.
Can he turn his head sideways?
He
No,
could use
impossible.
his giant horns to try to ram through the front of the house.
That was my first thought, but that'd be funny if he was just gentle about it.
I'll ram through like the door frame to try and like just
Okay.
make it a little bit wider. So
And
that you
straight
can
through the door frame.
what do I have to roll?
Let me see your the ram's ram attack. 'Cause he has that as an attack. Right?
+5 to hit.
He has to be running for like a certain distance.
Perfectly straight.
I think it's
too,
20
right.
Yeah.
He was
So
20 feet. He was 20 feet away.
he does like a little
Oh
loop.
yeah.
He was here. He ran 20 feet.
Oh yeah. I guess that's fair.
Ottoman, we need you.
So +5 means I roll d20 +5, right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
One moment.
What's the elk's name? Gary?
Nigel.
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 Nigel rears up and gallops.
The next one will be Gary.
Oh, okay.
This
Meow.
is a terrible idea. I don't approve of this. And then can you roll damage?
Onward, Nigel. I dig my heels into him. Sorry, what do I have to roll?
Damage.
Oh, damage. Okay. What
It's either a D8 or D10 plus 3, I think.
is 1d6 + 3.
Oh, okay.
1d6 + 3 is 5.
So the entire front room shakes and groans.
He gets plus 3, so he did 5 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I get.
I turn back and I'm like, oh, you're in for it now. As I see them
It does-
slam into the door frame and bounce off. When he gets
The
through,
door frame does not quite break, but this entire area here, like the entire part of the house, is just shaking under the weight of that ram. It looks like it's all connected. What else would you like to
Interesting.
do?
This cavern is caving in.
So
Indeed.
Ottoman is gonna hop off of Nigel and wait, that's the door right there. Yes, go inside.
Ottoman, we need your magic. The undead.
Which one's the undead? This one?
That's
Yeah.
Troy. But yeah,
I'm,
he does have a skull on
I'm,
his head.
I'm like
Is it this
holding
one?
this. Yeah, I'm like holding that one in
Yes.
the door frame, but there's more behind it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's the door right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So Ottoman will run up to the side here and assist Vorgaz with
Okay.
uh
Why are you so small?
I was born that way.
Use a smite ability. You got any smite, Sean?
I got blessed.
What about smite?
But cheek God.
Thanks, Steph.
You can pray for your spells every time, right?
My steps will. Stefumat's
In
will.
range 30 feet. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna bless who are the people closest to me?
Oh yeah, bless is fucking sick.
Basilio and Vorgaz and also Nigel, I guess.
Okay.
Bless is like the best fucking cleric spell. Oh my god.
I like it.
What other
Whenever
spells?
you
Sorry.
whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving roll throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number.
Nice.
Oh, does it say 3 targets or 3 other targets? Because you might be able to bless yourself if you didn't want to bless Nigel.
Yeah, it says you bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range.
Oh, that would apply.
So that could be you.
That wouldn't. That could include you if you wanted it to.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. I blessed Nigel.
Okay.
Nigel can't even fit. He's
Oh.
like, I feel great, but I'm stuck.
So Nigel's going to use the rest of his movement because you haven't told him otherwise
To run away. Bastard.
to run the 20 feet that he has left
What a wiener.
away and get ready for the next charge.
Oh, that makes
Alright.
more sense.
Yep. That's probably what I would have wanted. Good job, Nigel.
Yeah, we thought that through. That was my plan.
That's why I blessed you, buddy.
Because that's the last thing he saw. He was told was ram the door.
Fucking awesome.
He thinks it's a terrible idea, but he's a very loyal steed.
There
Ren,
you go.
Mr. Giant Goat, what would you like to do?
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm here too. Everyone's in the way for me to do a lot. I feel
Mr.
like it's
Goat.
wasted if I don't go in as a goat.
You can always look for other
I always look for what?
ways in.
Do you know what I haven't done yet?
I'm
that
a
I really
goat,
should have
Clayton.
done a long
Well, what do you
time
think
ago?
I can do here? God.
What?
Could look for
What were you saying, David?
windows that are broken. Jump through.
True.
Ah, look at that goat.
It's a majestic.
He's
fucking
like, he's
goat.
get you a proper goat.
Don't you have magic, Ren?
Yes.
Like
But
cantrips?
I'm a goat. I
What would
cannot
you like
goat
to do,
and
Goat
magic.
Ren?
Exit goat? That costs nothing, right?
No, it's still like a full action
To exit goat? Really? Jesus.
because it's to transform.
I guess.
No, I thought
Exit code.
I didn't think returning cost you an action.
I didn't think so
Oh.
either. But
But,
like breaking concentration of a spell, I really don't know.
But I mean, you might be able to charge because you have the exact same thing as he did.
Yeah, but wouldn't I just hit Vorgas here?
Oh wait, you're a large. Are you a
Yeah,
giant goat or
you
you're a
would
regular?
I'm
goat?
a
cave it all
giant
in.
goat.
Okay, there you go. You also cannot fit through the door for giant goat, large beast.
Oh, okay. You can revert
shape.
to normal by using a bonus action.
Oh, cool. Okay.
It can revert as a bonus action on your turn.
Okay,
Automatically
yeah.
revert when you fall unconscious
I-
as well.
I will revert then.
Nice.
The jig is
What kind
up.
of cantrips you got?
Cantrips. I
Yeah.
can. I have that here.
You got a
Yeah.
control flame or throw
I have,
fireball?
I have produce flame there, so I can
Can
throw a
you-
wee fireball
Nice.
in
Yeah.
there.
Huck it at him.
Well, we're like resting after this, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't even cost you spell slots either. You can just like auto cast those.
If you want to go ham, yeah, we'll probably rest at some point. This looks like a boss battle, anyways.
'Cause I'd
Unless
like
you're
to
afraid of
cast
like
conjure animal and make 4 bears.
Oh,
whoa.
Wild, right?
that would be
That's-
pretty wild.
Whoa. Yeah, do that one.
Yeah. That's my plan there. I will make 4 bears.
That sounds fun.
Ren, use your magic. I didn't expect him to use that powerful magic. Never seen him use really good magic before, but
Ren used to be the bear. Now he leads the bears.
yes.
If I could turn
What
into a bear the same turn, I would love to do that.
What bear do you know of that has a CR of half?
Half is the brown bear.
The brown
Where'd it
bear
go here?
is 1.
Where'd it go here?
Brown, black.
We are of half.
CR
Is
and
the
half
black bear. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's the one.
I got
Make a
it
bunch of black bears. Sorry.
Some kind of bears.
here.
Black bears. There
Black
will be
bear.
bears, David. Don't fight it.
Okay. Like,
I
I just
got
want
it
to know
here.
how many bears. Black. Got it.
4
Okay.
bears.
My one hand's greasy, so
So many
my left
bears.
hand. Well,
So many bears. They're gonna be in here just in time for fucking Nigel to cave it in on them.
bear.
Wow, bears are good.
Nope. Yeah.
Fucking 20 hit points and multi-attack. Let's go.
40 speed. Jesus.
Fucking
Yeah,
bears.
they're doing stuff. Am I bigger than them? Was I bigger
Yeah.
than them as a giant goat?
Yes, they are medium
Yeah,
bears.
If you're a
That's
large
funny.
goat.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't know the giant goat was that big.
It's a very big goat. It's a
It's
giant. You would
Yeah.
say.
Shit. Cool.
Then how many like 0 challenge rating things can you summon?
I think it's of 2 or
8.
lower. 8. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Man, that's
Damn.
pretty cool. Just summon like 8
When-
bats. They
Yeah.
can't do anything, but you could summon them.
I could
Oh,
summon
they can bite. Yeah, plus 0 to attack. 1 bite damage.
Summon something of rating 2. Fuck is in that range.
Good shit.
And constrictors.
A polar bear.
Oh.
Yeah, we got fucked
Or
up
a
by one of
cave bear.
those. A giant elk.
Oh, cave bears and polar bears are the same health. Okay.
I'm just
Oh, okay.
updating your not this one. I'm just updating the bear cub to be the black bear.
Cool.
2 challenge rating. A swarm of poisonous snakes.
Nice.
Fuck that.
You cannot.
Can't do
Because
that.
that's not one creature. Swarms are because of weird magic in the area. Swarms are not a druid
That's
thing.
probably for the
Druids are
best.
very opposed to swarm.
Oh damn, you can get a
Let's
rhinoceros.
summon this one.
You can get a FPS rhino.
Oh god. Oh god.
Next time. Next time.
Man,
Okay.
spell gets
these-
wild at higher levels.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's powerful spell.
Druids are cool. The bears just go in the initiative then, or does he control them on his turn?
They go on his turn, I believe, with conjure animal.
Nice.
Cool. So since they just
Some
came in, that's their
creatures-
turn there
Oh, no. Roll initiative for them as a group.
as a group.
The bear
They
swarm.
obey verbal commands issued to them. which don't require an action. But if you don't issue a command, they will only defend themselves from other creatures, not taking any other actions. Okay.
Cool.
Fuck off with this bottom thing. The
Right
GM
now-
will deal with the creature statistics. That's
Right
the
now-
last
Right now
sentence
they're
of this is like the biggest. Come on.
oh.
Couldn't tell me you're planning on doing this beforehand.
So Ren, like, unless you give them a command, they're just a barricade.
Okay. Well, they're gonna be fucking up all the undead. They're going in.
Barricade.
I command them to fuck up the undead.
Barricade.
So let me
Barricade.
just click on this bear. Roll bear initiative. Bear initiative is 2. Oh my god, that's super lucky actually.
Oh, I thought we were taking my 9 there.
Oh, did you roll a 9?
I rolled the 9.
Go for the
Oh,
I
two.
that's
know
the-
if the bears go.
That's the least lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9
Oh,
is
well.
less good.
Yep.
Actually, they'll
this
go
scenario.
after Nigel caves in the house.
Good.
Yep.
Did Nigel back up to take
No,
another
yeah.
they'll
swing
go-
there?
They'll go
Yeah.
right before Nigel. Yeah,
Oh, will they? Oh no.
yeah. Nigel's an 8.
That's funny.
Doing things.
Hot damn, hot damn.
Cool.
Okay. Do you see the bear cub?
Yeah.
Yes.
You see its sheet as well.
No, I just get bio and info and it shows the picture. Let me see if I can
okay.
bring it up here. Bear cut.
Controlled by Ren. Oh, right, because you're not Ren, you're Ash. Of course.
Polar bear cub.
No, I have
There
an
we
extra
go.
bear as the
Thank you,
character
David.
that I have not used in a long time. So if
Fair
this is
enough.
the bear that became this bear, because
Nice.
I think it was actually a black bear that is called a white bear cub because it was convenient.
Fair enough.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Uh.
Awesome. Yeah,
So
they
what is
are
your command?
I'd like to command them to just storm the house when it's their turn there.
Those are your exact words. Storm the house.
Storm the house.
And what? Kill everyone inside or kill the undead? You gotta
Kill
be
the
a little more-
undead.
Good clarification.
I know how David's mind works. You send it in there with that vague fucking instruction, and we're getting eaten. Just kidding.
It might have happened. Next is the well.
All right.
What you have me do, master?
I need him to take a look inside and tell me what's going on. I still don't really saw everybody
He
running in
has,
that house. Shitload of bears happen.
He has a movement of 60. Flying. So
Yeah.
he can get to the house with just 45 of it. And then he will telepathically tell you. What you see, I'm going to roll an perception for him. Because that was. Just tell me what happened. +3, right? Yeah, +3. Oh, sorry, I'll use your. My apologies. So he's gonna say, "I see open doors, a sprung trap. Ugh. Abomination of undead. My dear friends, I guess. If it's any consolation, the one that needs silencing looks like he's been quite injured."
How high is the ceiling?
Too short for those that like the sky. I'd say, if you duck, you might be able to fit on your horse, but it'll be tight.
That's what he wants.
Would you like me to return, master, or stay watching?
I would actually like him to fly up above probably like above here to keep an eye over the house type of thing.
Over the
So
house.
He can fly 15 feet up directly here
Yep.
for now.
I'm just gonna put him here to remind me that he's not in the house. He
Okay.
is here above, but it's just so I remember.
Okay, sounds good. All right,
Okay,
and my horse
is your
has 60 movement as well, correct?
War horse, yes.
All right, so 10, 20, 35. All right. So we're saying the ceiling's like 15 feet high.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Give me 1 second here.
Quiet. Said you're quiet.
It's not my turn.
I know, right? How is Troy so quiet?
All right. So if we're assuming that that ceiling height is the same throughout, if I throw a fireball into the house, it will take up about 44 squares of space in the house.
Cool.
Hmm?
Yeah, and scratch
I'm
the
just
idea of
gonna-
resting here. Fuck this house.
There's more houses. Heads up, by the way. And I'm going to throw a fireball here.
Oh.
So whatever
Throw it where? Sorry.
here, so it'll radiate out from there.
Holy shit.
Take up 44.6 squares of space, assuming it's 15-foot ceiling all the way.
This is gonna be crazy. You know,
Wasn't there some
like-
sort of hovel here before?
You know, like in Halo, when you get like the perfect bounce with a frag grenade, and it just goes like right into the fucking window, and
Right there.
Boom.
So sorry. Show me your point again, so I can mark. Right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
oh man,
Not that. Not that. Deeper in the house is
Well, you-
taller.
Oh, it is taller?
So it's going to spread out 20 feet, hitting this and this.
Okay, don't forget that because it hits this wall here, that extra space also needs to be expanded elsewhere. So however you want to do that.
oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, it
Crazy.
takes up the same amount of space no matter what. It just expands to fill up.
That's amazing.
The way they worded this awful. It's the fire spreads around corners. But because it's around corners, I'm going to push it this way because that's the way that makes more sense.
Is this fireball spell?
Yep.
So it's pushing this way, and this is what this is. 10.
I know that.
Did that push out an extra 5 feet? Yes. So it will hit this guy as well. So let's roll their dex saves. Dex save. 1, 2. So the this one failed, but this one succeeded.
31. So for 31 damage.
Okay.
What about this guy?
Who knows, frankly. So the zombie that took the full brunt of it's still alive?
Yes.
Wow. Shit.
Reach. Something we don't know about. No. Actually, that's something should roll initiative. Good thing I did that because that's
Whoa, he goes next.
yeah.
Well,
You go before him.
I do? Okay. Yeah, because
Mhm.
that was a crit. We both crit, so we have tie dex. That's actually, whoa. These guys got as much dex as me. Whoa. Okay.
Ties go to players is how I always.
I like it. I agree. Okay, so this thing is still okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you are starting your turn beside it. So you're going to need to make a Constitution check.
Oh, he's stanky. Okay.
He is very stank. And you succeed. And by succeeding beside it, you are safe for the remainder of this day.
Oh, excellent. Okay. I'm going to, oh yeah. Okay. Part of me says this is against my better judgment. But could I slip past this thing?
You could.
Okay. I'm going to use Step of the
It would be
Wind.
difficult terrain to get through. Mm-hmm.
That's A-okay, maybe. To get through, so that's just 1 square of double? Or 10 square of double? Okay. As long as it's only 10 extra to get through, that's fine. Okay, I'll use a key point to use Step of the Wind to bonus action disengage. And I'm essentially like, well, it's like all stunned and like blown from the fire. I'm just gonna like leap right over it. And like, kind of like fucking Tarzan through the door frame. And rush after... Oh god, not Rith. Yeah, maybe right here. Yeah, okay. This is a...
Okay.
The rotting ones are not the real prey here. Okay. So I have no words for it this time.
So as you ran through that square, I'm going to need you to make another dex check.
Oh, a dex check? To
A dex save. So,
oh. Okay.
to run through the bear trap.
Shit. Yeah! I know your games, Rith. Or not Rith.
So you...
I'll call you Roth. Because you're rotting.
Cool.
Roth, I name thee. I come down with my spear. You will taste your mother's spear. She would not have wanted this. Multi-attack. Alright, that's a miss and a hit, I assume.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Roth? No, I'm Rhoh. You know me, you monster.
I know her?
You better know me. Also,
Wait, do I know
can't
her?
believe that I cannot believe that you guessed Rhoh, that her name is Roth. I almost wanted to change her name to Roth because you were so close.
That's fucking hilarious. Wait, did Warrior guys actually know this person? Or like,
I was my mother's protege. I was the one that was supposed to take over, not you.
well, you're rotting now. I see she chose correctly.
But yes, you connect with one.
Alright, 14. Well, bam!
Gee, how's it going?
If you wish to live, it won't be through fighting me.
My life is much less important than your death.
You call this a life. I'm done.
Yes. The thrill of the hunt. Okay, so the first ghast is going to run right over to you.
The new
and
one,
will
yeah.
attack you with its claws.
No, I should have known with the initiative roll. Uh-oh. It's not good.
So you take 12 damage, and I'm going to need a Constitution check.
Okay. Fucking ouch.
That's okay. Bears are coming in
And-
hot.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh, so this
Oh,
is
God,
this-
you are paralyzed for the next minute.
fuck. Oh, it's different from the
Oh.
stench. I'm paralyzed.
Yes.
Okay, so I die foolhardily after Rhoh and get dropped by a ghast. Uh-oh. I might be dead, guys.
You automatically fail strength and dex saves, attack rolls against you advantage, and anything that hits you is an automatic critical hit. On your turn, you can do another con save to attempt to escape your paralyzed state. Oh dear gosh.
Yeah, no, this is the worst thing that could happen. Uh-oh.
This is how
This is
the,
how I
the end of
die.
Orgaz and
This
the
is the
beginning
end
of
of Orgaz.
Rhoh here.
It was looking so good for a sec. And then
God.
one
no.
attack.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. She's gonna do it. Oh god.
Wait,
Yep,
can't
she's
you roll?
gonna do it.
No,
Can't
this
you
is
roll an
every-
extra dice on that save?
What?
This is everything.
Oh wait, there was a bless.
Yeah.
I was
plus a
blessed.
D4. Oh my god. Roll your D4. Please roll your
Wait,
D4.
can I roll my D4? That was on
Yeah.
every attack, right? So I might have hit her with 2 attacks before.
You might have.
Actually, I for sure would have. I only needed a 1. Oh man,
Yeah.
you know what that fucking means?
Is that
Please
fucking
roll
me?
your D4 for the con save.
Oh, for the con save? Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
It's a
But yeah.
No, not enough. Okay.
No, it's
Ah,
not
damn.
But can I retroactively add my damage from my first hit?
Not damage, but the attack roll is not damage roll.
Yeah. I mean, I would have hit with another
Yes.
attack roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I had,
Roll the D4 for that one.
so it would have been a 7 or 18 for the
Yeah, that
first
would've
attack.
hit. Yep.
Which would have been. I'm contributing, guys. All right, so that would have been
Oh,
a
thanks.
full
Gosh, are
30
you
damage
contributing?
to Rhoh before I went down. Okay, I feel better now.
Okay.
So I dealt
Uh,
30, and before that, 9. So 39 total to her from me.
Mhm.
Okay, and then I got dropped by paralysis.
Mhm.
Okay,
It's not bad though.
that's not bad.
Uh,
And she
other
took some from the
gas
fire. And then,
is going to rush in behind you. Get on.
I want to yell at that thing.
Auto crit.
Yep.
Vergas! Vergas! I'm like waving my hands frantically. What's
No,
going on
it's
in
a-
there?
Ghasts, when they smell of paralyzed blood in the water, they feast.
Nice.
Oh god. Oh no.
I
Okay,
screech
so this
out
is,
in agony as it feasts on me.
Advantage and auto
Wow.
crit.
Okay, it didn't
Missed.
hit me. Wow.
It automatically
sorry.
hit.
Other one.
In
No, it does
crits,
not
doesn't
automatically.
it?
Automatically
No?
crits if it hits.
I guess
Oh,
that's the
okay.
same as like an object having an AC. You can still miss a stationary target.
Yeah, that's fair.
if you're not skilled.
Oh, no, this is when it bites. When they try to bite. That is what it would do. Basilio, you
Oh
are.
my goodness.
Ooh,
It's
that
me
was
now.
close.
Time to be a hero.
Rhoh's gonna totally
Hmm.
fuck me up though.
All of my illusion
that
magic
in
does
too.
not work on these guys. Perfect. Perfect. I guess I need to get in there and save him. So you have 31 HP? That's not bad. Take
Yeah,
another hit or two.
I have a really good constitution.
Yeah. All right. So, seeing Vergas
Borgas.
being eaten, Vergas being eaten by this zombie, I'm going to turn to Ottoman and be like, "We need to get to him." And then I'm going to drop my bow, drawing both my scimitars, and do that. And I guess flash this guy once in the ankles as I run past.
Okay.
Where's my sword?
Don't forget you're blessed.
Excellent. Bam!
by Bahamut. Via me.
Perfect. I needed that blessing.
17. Nice.
You connect.
Nice. I slash this thing in the ankle for 6 radiant damage.
Right in his Achilles tendon.
Yeah. Then I-
It is barely not.
Well, I shove it and I run past.
Okay,
Fair.
it will take. It will attempt before you can run past it. Let's make sure you don't get paralyzed. It will attempt to
I
make
have mobile feet. It can't hit me with a reaction.
mobile feet. I'm
oh,
sorry.
yay! Well played.
No reaction.
No problem.
Me.
Not today, friend.
Too busy
Friendo.
stumbling.
Actually, from here, can I get to... Yeah, okay. So wait. Moving.
Oh my god.
And?
Oh, I totally forgot what the scale splitter did.
Yeah, well,
So,
it
yeah,
would have
she
given
never-
the advantage, but I didn't need the advantage to hit.
Actually,
But she never hit you. That's the.
Yeah, she
sorry,
never
I
hit
was-
me.
she hit Basilio. Yeah, Basilio's not scaled.
Does she have a lame splitter or a scale splitter?
I don't know. We'll see.
Probably a lame
Snail
splitter.
splitter.
Scale splitter. So
The snail splitter.
scale splitter.
No, the snail splitter.
That's what she's.
All right, I'm
got.
gonna slash this guy in the face.
Okay.
All right, so slashing this guy, pushing him aside, rolling in, and then low uppercut to this guy's face. Bam!
You
Oh,
connect.
nice.
Flame erupts.
Burn him some more. These guys are tanky.
That's I do a full pirouette and then sprint to the other side of the room.
You know when you shit in a paper bag and light it on fire? I can only imagine that's what's happening right now.
Pretty much.
So Rhoh is going to look at you, Vorgas,
And
and say, "Welcome, my prey. Soon you will become a rotting one." Reach into a sealed bag of sitting on her waist. Pull out a maggot that you recognize.
Ugh.
I'm yelling at them this whole time and like dancing around over here in the corner.
She's going to set it gently right on your shoulder.
Okay.
You!
Then
There,
attack
ugly
you
one!
right in the gut.
Face me, you cowards! The great Vasilio calls you out. Just yelling while this is all
first
happening.
attack is 26,
Yep.
and second attack is 19.
Both hits.
For 16 damage.
Oh, could not have gotten much luckier than that. That's a huge damage mod. Holy shit.
It's a scale splitter. Double damage dice.
Double damage dice, but not double mod.
No, not double mod.
So she's just got 5 decks.
Or 4 decks and a +1 weapon.
Yeah, either way. That's more decks than I have.
Mm-hmm.
She beefy.
Yeah. I guess
It is.
I
It
must
is what
beat
more
her in
than you have.
something then, because she's got the same armor class as I do. I got her beat in Constitution.
Yep. Yep.
What good
That
that
is the
did
one you
me
have
against the
beat.
paralysis. Comes from being so
Fight
manly.
me, you cowards! Damn it. I should have stood my ground, but I don't know if that would have made a difference.
I want to like gaze up at Rhoh. And like, you are not one of us.
What is he saying, Vorgas? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Lizard Man, what's he saying?
Boring
Lizard
guys.
friend.
No longer lizard man, lizard friend.
I think it's nicer.
I don't speak Draconic.
Yeah.
There are other lizard men on the field. Lizard friend.
That's a -4 in every ability score.
What? Uh-oh.
4.
That's not good.
What's happening?
Something bad. I don't know.
The worm's turn has to be at.
Oh, great.
Because it's not part of a spawn, so its turn is a separate thing. The worms are weird.
Oh, hell no. I don't really have a means to break this paralysis. My best idea is to let you die and then heal you.
I'm just using them.
I have a feeling that death would be very bad right now.
I'm just using. This is not a real monster. I'm just using it as
As a token?
placeholder.
Cool.
Yeah.
You better run.
Okay, Bear Force
Oh,
1 is
boy.
coming in.
Bear Force 1!
Yeah.
Okay. So
Best name for
this
a team of
guy
bears.
is going to attempt to slice at Dr. Autumn.
Everybody's just running past him. Oh
Uh,
no, Ottoman!
16. Does that hit?
That's what we do.
Ottoman!
It shouldn't.
Ottoman?
Ottoman.
I actually have no idea what Ottoman's AC is. Does a 16 hit you?
I don't even know.
Character
Let me
sheet
look that up.
17. No.
Oh, thank God.
Chainmail.
Okay. Are you holding your shield?
Yeah.
Orcish battle axe
that
is
would
all
be
he's carrying, so probably.
Yeah, that'd be 19 then, probably. Because chainmail is base 17.
So now the
Chainmail, yes.
bears were given the clear direction of storm the house, to climb on top of the house like bears.
Oh my god.
I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
Do bears.
Wait, what?
Oh my god. It's
I'm
like a
just kidding,
storm.
yes,
It's
I'm
like
just
raining on the rooftop. See? Like
Bear Force 1.
Random bears.
Air Force One airdrop.
Black bear speed of 40? Yeah, I mean they have a climb speed of 30. How could they not?
Yeah, they're powerful
This
sprinters.
first one is
Bears are so
and multi attack.
Okay, they are going in. I thought you were actually putting them on the roof.
No.
Bear Force 1, go straight at the roof. 30 climb speed. Go!
It might be more efficient. Who knows?
Secure the president.
Yeah. Get to high ground.
So it connects with its bite but
Bear.
misses with its claws. Oh, you lucky bear. And it takes a big chunk out of this gas, just whips its neck around and tosses its body against the wall.
Bear Force One.
Yeah.
Okay. Bear Force 2 is going to run in and clog the door. Stormhouse.
Did they not get to dash?
They could.
That was not your command.
There. So they're all just gonna line up in the door? That's not really storming.
They're doing what they can.
You said storm the house, attack the undead. Each one of them, because they all landed beside the undead, will take a chunk of undead flesh and whip it around. All of them seem very happy. They all collectively killed this gas.
Good.
We are one mind.
If they could have reached other things, then they would have reached other things, but they couldn't.
Okay, that's fair. Yep.
So next up is our good friend Nigel, who still thinks it's a good idea. Can you roll his attack and his damage against this wall?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I can.
Blimey, it's a walnut door frame, friend. We're not going to be able to break it.
So he gets his head stuck in the door frame.
Hang on. He's blessed.
It's not going to make a difference. I don't know. Oh, mate. Oh! Okay.
Damn.
Does it make a difference?
No,
How
it's still a
defensible.
critical failure. If it wasn't a critical failure, yes. Blimey. Oh my god, no. So he hits, but it's a critical failure. So he runs through, and the door frame remains attached to his antlers.
I knew it. I told you, mate. Walnut door frames. They just won't break.
So he is
Whoa, okay.
now moving with constant difficult terrain, unless someone frees him of this awful thing on his.
But does he get extra armor?
Yes, he gets one extra.
I
AC.
thought so.
armor.
I thought so.
Oh,
Extra
Nigel.
armor as long as it's on his
It's
face.
the goal all around there.
You can always count on Nigel for hijinks.
Yep.
So, flying above the house, master, I I noticed that there's a clearing in the back. And I noticed that there's a guest in it.
That's creepy. I don't know who that was for, but
For
Is my
Alfonso.
dragon voice too creepy?
oh man, sounded like a lich voice.
Yeah, the whisper does it. Yeah.
I told you
I'm trying
that
really
dragon was evil.
hard to hiss.
It is hard. I don't know if I ever succeeded. It is hard.
No, this.
Does he see any windows along this side of the house that are open or anything?
He sees a few windows. None of them are currently open, and they're all the disrepair. But if you'd like him to try to smash one open, he could.
Can I get him to fly down to this window and try to smash it open?
Yep.
Drawing some shutters in. They're all fucked up.
Wait, isn't it Ottoman's turn?
Oh yeah,
It's the dragon's turn.
Ottoman's turn.
Oh my god, we totally skipped the real Ottoman.
We had Nigel.
Same
And that
time
was
as
it.
Nigel.
I'm just gonna add your turn so it's separate from Nigel now.
Wait, is
but,
where's fucking Alfonso's turn too?
Alfonso's right after the whelp. He's the horse for some reason.
Oh, he's
I
a
don't know.
horse. Look at that.
Yes. Oh, he's on the horse. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Uh,
It does show Alfonso when you click on the horse, so.
I'm gonna give him an attempt to smash the window. Then I'll give Dr. Ottoman's turn. Sorry for doing things slightly other.
That's okay.
Oh, he easily smashes through this window.
Nice.
That does take his action though. Master, it's so cramped in here. Would you like me to remain?
No, get outside.
Oh, thank you, Master. You're so kind.
A dragon creature, come back.
I thought he was a ghost. Couldn't he just like fly through the wall?
He could, but he did
Don't-
not. Ghosts get to choose.
Don't get caught
Ghosts
up in
get
the
to choose
reality.
if they're
of this
material or
action.
immaterial. Ghosts get to flicker between the two.
What is this, real life?
Yeah. DM
Yeah.
says he's got corporeal form. He does. He's got to smash through the wall.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Some sort of weird
Dr.
magical barrier
Ottoman,
in this
what would you
hall.
like to
So he's gonna run up to this guest and attack.
Okay.
Twice. Mwahaha.
Go for the face. They're weak. Or they're ugliest. Haha.
Alright. My first attack, I'm gonna try and cut off his tongue.
You're looking right at his picture, aren't you?
Oh,
Boom. Your teeth
Yeah.
are
Right at
awful.
his
And he
stupid
just
face.
chops the tongue
Yeah.
right off.
you get a piece of his tongue.
Nice.
That's
A
hilarious.
piece of its tongue. Alright, I'm gonna use my second attack to get the rest of the tongue.
Blah!
I'm not gonna go for the worm.
I'm picturing
That
him now.
worm
Like,
is still just chilling there on.
oh yeah, cut the worm. Cut the worm.
There's the worm.
The worm.
It's on my
Save
shoulder.
Vargas.
Oh, it's on Vargas? Okay, yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
worm
you
on
cut
my
the tongue
shoulder.
and then like spin the axe above your head and then just slice that worm.
Sounds good.
Lop off the whole arm.
Oh, God.
I mean, if
Ottoman
that's what it takes.
Turn into a Viking here. Ah,
Ah,
nice. That's what I'm talking about. The
Oh!
yeah, take that worm.
Oh!
Fuck.
Boring has a
Well,
save!
yeah.
7 times.
You heave the extremely unbalanced orcish battle axe, and you wave it through the air with unnerving precision.
The precision
As
of a
it weaves
dentist.
back and forth
Damn
and back and
scalpel.
forth. You line it up perfectly with the
Oi,
worm,
oi.
splitting the worm in half, completely missing Vorgaz's shoulder.
Oh my god. That's how you pull fucking teeth.
It's like a perfect root canal. Bam.
Woo!
like a scalpel.
That's amazing.
A giant scalpel.
Yeah, maybe we should have used that attack on a bad guy, but whatever. That worm is done.
I feel much better. Because I guess
his eyes are just like relief.
Dentist
He was
one,
just
this
standing
shall
there, like
be
staring at the worm.
remembered. As it like
He's
yeah,
paralyzed.
yeah, I was totally just like looking at the worm while it tried to burrow into my flesh.
Like sweating.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh man.
All right.
You fucking boss. That was the worm's turn right after you too.
Well struck,
Yeah.
Ottoman.
Close.
Alfonso, what would you like to do on your?
I was guided by
Alfonso's
movement.
gonna run up here.
What happened to Ren's turn?
Oh my god. You summoned the bears
No
and
order
then
for turns today.
Yeah, where's Ren?
It went
That's right.
it went all the way around there.
Oh yeah, because when you went, you were at a 6, and the bears were the 9, so they were like the worst possible
Yeah.
position. So you should have been around Dr. Ottoman's turn.
Oh my god. Okay, Red, go.
I
aren't you
don't know
on
what's
turn
up with
order?
the turn order.
Turns.
Yeah, bastard.
Turns.
Who does
Oh,
turns?
oh, you know
in
what?
order?
The goat was probably on the turn order, and then he switched back.
Oh, that's exactly what it was. It was the old goat, and I
The old
replaced it
goat.
with the new goat.
Ah,
Oh,
fucking
sorry,
goat.
yeah.
What do you get for upgrading the
Something's
goats?
really weird with them. I'm just gonna
Get a
make
few
you a
false
regular
starts.
person, and you're on a horse. Where'd you go?
Somehow I got like split apart from the horse. Now I'm in fucking Narnia.
Yep. Don't move it for a second. I got it.
We can't all be centaurs.
There we go. You're free.
We can
My
certainly
horse
try.
Yeah,
Horse
in
is
memory of Kreia.
That's okay. You're on a horse. I know it. It's just easier.
I'm good. I'm really just moving up and telling the bears to split up and like get the 2 undead in there. So 2 and 2 towards the 2 undead.
So is that what you're telling the bear?
Kill
Yeah,
all
to-
undead.
Kill the undead there. Split 2 and 2.
Okay.
Get the both of them.
Sorry, Clayton. It is Alfonso's turn.
Are you sure?
Alphonse down here. He's gonna drop another fireball here.
Okay.
Woo!
Seven, 13, 18, 9, 27, and 5 is 32.
Well, oh, is the roll not correct? Oh, you
No,
re-roll the
because
things.
it's-
Ah,
yeah.
That's sick. I forgot about that. Ooh.
You kill both undead.
Oh, beautiful. Poor bears.
But somehow it looks like Rhoh manages to get away completely unscathed.
Completely.
What? Doesn't even take-
Ooh.
Completely.
There are feats for that, but I don't know why this one particularly has it. Interesting.
Seems a little busted.
I know Shield
Normal
Mastery
monk and
lets you
rogue
do
thing.
that. Oh yeah, maybe monks
Hmm?
just have to do that for something later.
Yeah.
I haven't looked too far in the future for monk. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, if
Alright,
they pass
yeah.
it, they get to dip all AoE damage.
And if they fail it, they still only take half. It's just like a regular 7th level thing.
Mhm.
Oh, I gotta get there.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun. Very agile.
There's a feat for it too, like Shield Mastery or something like.
Yeah.
It does the same thing.
Maybe I should not have made a player character to make this character, but I thought that was the easier way to do it.
Honestly, no, it's really sick that it's
Mhm.
basically just like me. So like it kind of puts me in meta knowledge as Vorgaz's knowledge of knowing what her fighting technique is. Which I love.
No, I've done that several times. It just makes it interesting, giving them those kinds of feats. Can't hurt them with an AoE spell. There's lots of other moves. I mean, you can still hurt them with an AoE spell. It's just not as effective.
Is it my turn now?
It is your turn.
Alright,
Would you like to try to escape your paralyzation with a con save?
Yes. So this is an action, I assume.
It is.
Okay, so it's not like whole person where it's like ends my turn.
That's right.
Okay, con save. Come on, it's just some weird poison shit.
No, that's not true. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns,
Okay,
ending the
so
effect
it
on a
is-
success.
so it is
So
like
it's exactly
whole
like that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
either
Oh
way,
my
that
god,
would've been my
no,
turn.
no, you're a good. No.
And I failed my roll, but I'm still blessed.
Where's your bless?
My bless 4.
You break free.
Woo!
Just barely with the bless.
Thanks, man. That's so good. Thank Ottoman. Ottoman, you're the real hero here.
I got your
That's
back.
true.
So that ends my
My
turn then. Eh?
Bahuma to have our backs.
Yeah. That ends your turn.
Praise Bahuma.
Perhaps I should
and
pay more
Timora.
attention to the dragon gods. So I'm
Yes.
still on my back, but I feel a little bit better now. You see me like start to stir and like roll around a bit.
Vasilia, what would you like to do?
Wait, did you not recover from being paralyzed?
I did, yeah, but it ends my turn.
He did, but it ends your turn. Yeah.
Well, Vorgas,
Rough, man.
I'm glad to see you moving. And
End this abomination.
it would be my pleasure. I shall make you rue the day you ignored the great Vasilio. I just charge straight up and drive my blade into her lower kidney. Where's my sheet? I shall not be ignored.
And you miss with your first.
I am blessed.
Oh!
Damn it.
Still miss.
Huh. Perhaps it's not a sporting when they're not looking. Psych! Haha!
Oh!
You connect with your second attack.
I know. Bam! Fire.
Yeah.
And
That
then
stinks.
it's not done yet. Face me, Basilio, the great and magnanimous. And I slash her with. I expend a bardic inspiration die and do a defensive flurry.
Okay.
And hit her with 3 extra. And put my AC up to 20 or 19 as I flash my swords in front of me. Haha!
Okay.
You cannot
That
defeat this.
stings. I know when I am outnumbered.
Outmatched, you mean? I don't know if I can speak Draconic.
No, I think not. So she's gonna disengage, as well as dash, jump out a window, run into a catacomb sitting on an island, closing the door behind her.
Nice.
Her first
if you've
one.
watched,
Get her.
I don't know if you've watched Mulan, but you know the island catacomb that's there.
Oh, yeah.
That's what this is.
Were you thinking of that before or after we mentioned Eddie Murphy is Clayton's familiar?
Oh, well before. Yeah.
Oh, that must
so-
have been whenever my whenever Discord was fucked up, didn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they were trying to say what size your familiar was, and Dave was like, badger, and I'm like, ferret. And Nick's like, the dragon from Mulan.
You were lucky, Cricket. You sit by me.
So the bears are going to follow your orders, and 2 of them will each take a bite of the already defeated undead.
Good. Air Force One.
Double tap.
Double tapping.
Fucking love Air Force One. That's so funny.
Would we like to continue the chase, or would we like to break combat or
I
Oh,
think we got to keep going at this point.
yeah, we gotta chase her.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch thinks he's fast. I shall show her what speed is.
Yeah, as long as you still got Long
Clear the
Strider
building.
happening, you could outpace her.
I am quite fast. Shall see if her monthly speed matches the speed of the great Vasilio. That was me shattering the window. I don't know if it's my turn yet.
no, it's Dr. Ottoman's.
Okay.
Holy shit!
That's all right.
30.
Oh,
The
yeah,
doctor's
my
got
pretty
them.
God.
late.
Don't even worry about
Oh,
it. Vasilio.
yeah. Did we need to pause?
I'm thinking so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty late. It's not
It's
bad.
getting in, right, but it's getting pretty late.
Man. Fucking Rhoh. You bitch.
I would
Could have
I would
seen that.
suggest Rhoh. Just saying.
You suggest
Huh?
what?
I said I would suggest not fucking Rhoh.
Oh. Maybe
Seems kinda
before,
dirty.
but not now.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's the odor to deal with.
Seems like he's got worms.
Oh! Oh no!
I am so happy that you guys succeeded. And
Succeeded in
didn't
what?
have Troy die.
Oh
We
fuck!
always
I was
succeed.
already being like, okay, how's Kreia coming back?
Not on my watch, friend.
Time to reroll.
Yeah.
Kaimura shall watch over us. I'm coming
can-
for you.
You can only hit the worms off of a different character with a crit.
Oh really?
Really?
With a crit?
Yeah, they're small and they're almost impossible to hit.
Oh,
Unless
Arden with the fucking
insane.
scalpel.
Unless it's on you, in which case you can just like get it off you easily. To get it off an ally requires a crit.
That was
Really?
so
That's
easy
crazy.
in the end for Boy Jesus.
That's awesome.
Oh,
The doctor's coming in clutch. Jeez.
Yep.
Had some good rolls today, man.
Got the right training.
Yeah.
Considering that all my fucking stats are like minus, still pulled it out.
Yeah.
Fuck the mods. Only dice matter now.
It's like when the dumbest kid in the class answers the question correctly.
Yeah. Fucking yeah, that and like the bless, like the clutch, man.
Yeah, that really did save a lot of people there.
And like fucking
Yeah.
everybody was so effective this one. Fucking
Mhm.
Alfonso
Yeah.
nuking the shit out of all those hordes. Bear Force 1 finishing off shit. Oh, Bear Force 1, I love it.
They kind of just came in and killed the one guy.
Is man,
Yeah, I mean, it was
one
good.
guy, you see what they could do.
They fucking mobbed him,
Yeah.
It was brutal.
ran up,
Put
started
him
taking
against the
chunks.
wall.
Oh
They were
my
like-
god.
Bears in a river, sucking up salmon. It's like,
Man, yeah, cue the video I just posted.
cool. But yeah, I feel like we haven't had enough mid bosses, like at all.
Yeah.
So I was really hoping that the mid boss would be back when we were in the little house with the animated armor. But you guys were having none of that.
This really didn't work out the way you planned.
A lot happened in that house.
Yeah, wait, what? We just waited
Things
outside
we'd
and we
rather
fought each other.
forget.
Yes, exactly.
That's funny.
So I was really happy when Troy brought in this new character because I was like, "Ooh, how do I make a new mid boss? Because we really need one."
That's a new fucking tie-in, yeah. Hot damn.
So this
Yeah,
chick is
and-
100% bad then. No bringing her back.
And
Vorgas
and
thinks so.
she's been hunting you for the last 4 sessions.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And I think Troy knows that, but I don't know if anyone else. 'Cause, like all these little dark
Yeah.
spear things.
I totally know that, but I feel like Vorgas wouldn't know what to make of it for the most part, so I had a hard time reacting. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. What's that doing there? All the dark spirits are gone. What's going on? Fucking metals? I don't know. Like weird spear that's not as good as I don't know. I didn't even want to go pick it. Lane splitter, yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. It's like, why would there still be fucking lizards out here if they're undead? But what I didn't anticipate was an undead lizard that was intelligent. That's what.
Bring him over there.
Because I don't think
Freaky, though.
Horigaz has seen that yet.
What makes you think it's undead?
It smells like undead.
No, the smell of undead was coming from the house.
But I sniffed, and she was stank.
No, the whole
Odd.
house was so stank that it was overpowering.
Oh,
The ghasts are very.
Oh, I thought you said I smelled that off of Rhoh, and that like confirmed. Okay, so she's somehow working with
No,
undead
no.
still, though. There's something real.
The whole
stanky.
house was stank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
anyways, I need to go to bed. Guys. You
Yeah.
guys
Yep.
have a good
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah, peace out, man.
everybody.
Yeah, dude.
Good game.
Good night.
Mm-hmm.
have a
Mhm.
good night, man. Oh, God.
Man, I've been sitting here for the last like 10, 15 minutes being like, what is my dude's background? I can't remember it all. I didn't write it anywhere.
You're a folk hero. Were you a
I
folk
was
hero?
entertainer. No, entertainer.
Oh.
It's just Vasilia the Great. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, it's. I was wondering why I don't have any languages. I can only speak Common and then I speak Goblin. And I'm like, where did I get those? Like, they're from my human thing. Bards don't get any languages, and entertainers don't.
Ah.
So weird. I thought bards would be able to speak multiple languages.
I guess the lore bards do.
Just the one really well.
Yep.
That is weird, yeah. They need to tell stories.
Yeah.
I was really impressed with how you guys handled these.
Handled what?
The enemies?
Like so I think if it's okay with you, I would like you to title the session "In Between a Row and a Hard Place."
Sure.
Just like the session of escaping the advancing army, not letting the Crimson Crusade fight them and die.
Wow, that was actually the big surprise for me. I thought they were goners.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I mean,
Uh,
yeah. I thought by your tone that I was playing a fool's game and I was never going to convince these people.
Yeah, I'm like,
Like, well-
DC must be 20. I don't know. Like,
Yeah. Well, I got 21.
mhm.
No, it was a
Persuasion.
good argument.
Yeah.
And then like this combat is just like, whoa, I gotta throw harder stuff at you guys. That's not true. This is you guys blowing everything, trying
And-
to destroy her
and getting crits.
and getting crits.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And
Like,
and dropping two fireballs.
This is like a good encounter for a fully rested party that expects to rest right afterwards.
Mhm.
Man, I haven't even used my magic yet. Still getting warmed up.
Yeah, just Longstrider.
Yeah.
Technically, I
Yeah.
haven't used that much easier either. As kind of summoned Bear Force 1 became a goat.
Mind you, my magic's all pretty useless against these undead guys.
Hmm.
And
There's some
I couldn't
surprise.
understand what you and that person were saying. Otherwise, I would have done more. And it's funny because I was like, well, if I understood what you guys were talking about, I would have hit her with a phantasmal force, making her see her mother and freak her out.
That would've
But
been
I
sick.
can't hear what you guys are saying, so I'm like, I can't do that.
Yeah, I don't know if we were speaking in common or draconic.
I just assumed Draconic because that's like more a native language for you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
she
fair.
would have been
Why would
speaking
she?
in the tribal language.
Hmm.
She's speaking in
That's
common,
weird.
then something
have
is
to have
definitely
a-
wrong.
Gonna have to have a conversation with this lizard. Fucking vengeances and vanity are such weird features for a lizard to have. But there are deviants.
Well,
Mhm.
teach her a lesson.
Oh well.
But yeah, what to do next session? We'll have
Because you
to
know what
run
else
her
is
down,
a
I
weird
guess.
feature Fucking mercy.
Yeah. Except when they surrender to me. My greatness. Then mercy makes perfect sense.
I don't know if Warrior guys would show it.
He'll come around.
Yeah.
People become your fans, you know. You gotta show mercy.
Wait, did you name your battle axe?
Hell yeah, I did.
Worm Slayer!
Did you not?
not? That's amazing.
I like that name so much because the battle axe was made to kill worms with a Y.
Yay!
Was it? Oh shit, we
They're
got
like dragon worms, but
Yeah.
now it's just like awesomer.
Yeah, way more awesome. I love this. This is great. So if you ever tell an orc, yes, they'll be like, "Oh, she's like dragons." Look at all this guy.
You
The
ever write it down?
disinfector. Yeah.
That's fucking amazing.
Try this again. I deleted it by accident, so I put it back in. Making sure it works.
There's a Y.
Yeah. That works.
Nice.
Oh damn.
Worm Slayer.
Worm Slayer!
There's worms. Chat.
You know what you should call it? Fucking
What?
Worms WMD.
That'd be
Worm Armageddon.
Where's the extra damage because it's the extra D4?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
That's a good question.
1d8. I'll fix it.
1d8.
I can do it. Don't worry. I got you.
Alright.
This is my drawer. I just forget it
Sure.
sometimes.
So we're gonna jump into those catacombs next session.
Oh hell yeah!
Chase after Brit.
We're
God
just
knows
sitting
how
there.
she's going around these undead. That's really weird. Actually, that's something Vora guys are going to be very interested in learning if we do leave her alive for a sec before we finish her off. Because if
Better
that's
watch
just
out.
an ability you can learn, that could be really good for stealth.
Air
Control
Force
the
One is
undead.
coming hot though. Ren
Yeah.
has no clue what's going on. He's behind.
Red Force 1 shows no mercy.
There is no mercy.
They know not what mercy is.
Yep, he just saw you get attacked, hit by a net. Yep, she's going down.
Yeah, fuck that girl.
I'm with them.
Oh, man. Alright.
That and everything else in this building.
Yeah, I cannot believe that I had forgotten to do that for Clayton for like 3 sessions.
Well, that one sounded like a
Mhm.
good
Like-
vision.
I feel like this, like, I tried really hard to make it line up with right now. But like, yeah, I would be able to do that for a while.
That
Give
vision.
him like a dragon familiar.
And a lengthy chat with the dragon.
Hmm. It's hard to know when to put these types of things in.
Yeah. I find it funny that his dream state like fucked his character up so bad it broke him in a Discord.
Yeah, that was next level. How'd you do that?
Yeah. It's called the deduce.
Ah, I'll have to learn that one. Some next level storytelling where you hack their systems.
All in the name of immersion.
I know. That's some dedication right there. Inspirational.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna call it, boys. Thanks for the good game.
Yeah, me too.
That was awesome.
Yeah, likewise.
That was really good, guy.
Hmm.
Like, I thought I was gonna die there, but I kind of deserved it
Not
for
on my
rushing
watch.
in. Honestly.
Yeah.
So,
would not have
so
surprised
do you
me.
like how I took this very tiny map that was totally the wrong map and just scaled it up 4 times?
Mhm.
It's pretty zoomed in.
Works pretty well.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
It's so low resolution. They refused to accept my. It just refused to accept my big map picture.
Are we gonna
Yeah,
like
sometimes
use the rest of this town?
if we
Too
must.
enormous.
You might. Yeah.
Because I feel like cropping was another option that you didn't take.
There
Nah.
are other routes, but no.
No, I honestly, I didn't think that you were going to storm the door from that angle.
Oh,
I
Is there
thought
another
she
angle?
was going to be jumping from house to house to house.
man, that was almost my plan. Is to do the same thing.
There you go.
It should have been a very different fight.
Yeah.
But instead, you went to the big house with the catacomb first.
Yeah.
Just worked
No,
out.
she answered the
Nice.
call. So I'm like, must be allies. Nope. She's a bitch.
I was honestly excited when you went down in there because I'm like, now Vasilio gets to do his thing.
And he did.
Charges blindly in.
Thank God the meta and the PC have aligned.
Exactly. I was gonna go in anyway, but it didn't make sense before.
Perfect. All right, well, have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, peace out, gents.
See you,
Talk to you
dude.
later.